All right, and welcome back to Bring Your Own Bard. Where this week we didn't do anything crazy different with the room this week. We still have the tavern set up, but we're jumping in where we left off on what seems like it might be our last night in Kalsgard for a while, and then we'll be traveling off to. Well, if the party stays on this track, maybe Icemark. We'll see what happens. So picking up where we left off last week. Last week, you spent some time in Kalsgard getting outfitted for this journey to Icemark. You stopped and talked to the gnomes at the Tinker's Trinket because of a lead given to you by Queen Tyra Asheyes. And this lead led you to find out that gnomes have been disappearing in this neighborhood. And so after asking around, you went and did some shopping, bought some fine fabrics, got a book on crafting, picked up a blunderbuss, which we'll see how that goes. And then moved off to do some shopping and then go hang out at a gnome bar known as the Fancy Sign. Afterwards, just scouting around the area, Baryakamule and Elthoron heard and then saw three red caps dragging away a gnome down an alley and rushed in to intervene, easily defeating the two red caps that they fought.
Stomping.
Yeah, just absolutely stomped. And where we're picking up tonight is in that alley with two dead red caps. The other red cap and gnome had disappeared, but using your track prey, you could tell they were someplace underground in the area. And the party was attracted by the noise that Baryakamule made. So,
Was it like a cow bellow? Like,
and the sound of like a gnome hitting a wall, like, and then splat.
the splat resonated through the city
Right through the town. We're redecorating in the alley.
as the raucous bellow of the ox also reverberates through the city streets. Do you have a signature call, Yakamule? Does it have like certain pitches, like or to kind of
It's
soft? Can you demonstrate?
It's like the sound of like a Viking horn, you know, like before a raid starts. But like a little more like guttural, a little more raspy, a little more like intimidating. Almost like you would never think a living creature can make a sound like that, and you're horrified that you face one that can. It's kind of a cool feel.
I like it. I'm sure we've heard it before during the ship battle.
Yes, it was there.
Has enough time elapsed that we have all arrived?
yeah. So Gixrat, Karzjo, and Aden, you'd be running around the corner to find Baryakamule and Elthoron standing there with, red caps splattered everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
My goodness, this looks like a lot of fun. You should have told us you were going to come out here in the alleyway and mess some things up, eh? So, what's going on?
Found a small group of these red-capped gnomes dragging away another one. We'd stopped their progress, but one of them got away with the gnome.
Well, I can't lie.
Shall we give chase?
I think that's what we're here to find out, right?
I arrive around the corner and I'm like, you guys' legs are much longer than mine. Whew. All
I
right.
think it's the drinking that makes you have trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Preposterous.
Probably.
Preposterous.
Oh
man.
Well, Elthoron, we've had a look around for any tracks or something like that.
He activates his eagle vision.
Okay, so I'm gonna set prey, right? So I'm set prey on this guy, and then I'm going to hunt prey, do a perception check. Would that be the one to do? Or do we need to do some stalking first?
Do a perception
Can he
check.
set prey without seeing it?
Well, he had seen it before.
seen it before,
we're
so
allowing him to set the
I
prey.
knew like.
You set prey last round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Because last round, remember he did the attack, set
The
prey,
prey
attack.
has been set.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he set prey on the guy that fled.
Mm-hmm.
You said do a perception.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just perception.
Good old.
Okay, so +2 bonus on that. Rolled a 15. That gives me a 35.
35. So the 35,
Wow.
you can tell that the tracks run, like the tracks kind of run into the back deeper into the alley, and then veer off to the right into a pile of like lumber and stuff, and then just disappear.
Ooh. Does he smell anything?
You don't smell anything.
Okay.
Do you smell anything?
Can I roll to see if I smell?
Roll to see if you smell anything.
Roll a smell check.
Smells like.
How
Smells
how
like
are
mess up
monkey
in
goblin
here.
noses?
You're about to see.
Added one.
Probably better than they're playing, unfortunately. Where the heck is the gosh darn perception? If it takes too long, I automatically get a deduction. 30.
30. It smells like a back alley would in a, town that doesn't have garbage. So, I mean, trash, refuse, like you can, it's
Pungent.
It's not a great smell.
It smells
Kinda
so
smells
dense
like
that
dead
it almost
gnome.
has a taste to it, a flavor.
Yeah, a little bit of that metallic, like it smells like there's some metallic like blood smell in the air. There's also like the mold, damp wood, rotting food products.
Yes, yes. An acrid location. Right, well,
Does it
we should
smell like
depart. It's
No, real quick. I don't know if we got this last week. What are these creatures?
These are red caps.
Which are?
They are a fae.
Does Aden know what red caps are?
yeah. Should we roll?
Or can I just have Elthoron tell me what a
They're
red
from
cap
this
is?
land. They like these things. There's weaknesses. This.
Yeah, so just go ahead and someone give me, I guess, Elthoron and
Baryak.
Baryakamule, if you want to roll a nature check, you could. Go ahead and roll a
Nature
nature check.
Baryakamule.
Ooh, a 30.
Nature check for.
To know what they are.
So, see what they are.
What does a nature check 30 get me?
What did you get,
A
Elthoron?
swig of ginger beer.
18.
18. All right, with a 30, what you realize are that these are red caps. They are a fae creature who are known for taking a thrill in murder, basically.
Oh.
They all grow. They're smaller than gnomes. They're kind of small, skinny little creatures. They grow. They always grow and maintain a really long gray or white beard. And then their two other traits that everyone knows them for are their red caps that they wear, which they dye red with the blood of their victims, and their little iron boots that they wear that you can hear them walking around in because their boots are completely iron. So they make a really distinct iron boot sound.
This is the
Do
family
these
strange
gnomes
smell.
happen to be made out of ceramics?
No. I mean, you can look around, it's not ceramic.
Well, just so you know, I'm taking the 2 red caps from the fallen gnomes and tying them onto my outfit as a show for the next time I see the gnomes. I want them to know I did it.
It just
Do they
makes me
know?
think of a garden gnome right now.
They're basically evil garden
They are
gnomes.
based, yeah, not far off, honestly.
The Chucky version of
Pretty out the
gnomes.
money there. Yep.
All right, what are you all doing?
I'm tying the gnomes' hats to like my axe in my belt.
So I don't think I was listening. Were there tracks?
The tracks kind of came down the alley this way and then veered off into there's piles of stuff along the walls and into a pile and then just disappear.
Start. following
Well,
the tracks.
I'll start digging through the pile.
When you
If
go
I
over
s-
to the pile,
If I summon, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I summon Bidley, can he be my search bear? Not like a
Search
search
bear?
dog, but a search bear.
Do
yes.
bears
Bears
search
got
well?
great smell. Are you kidding me?
I mean, if you
They
want
can
to.
smell the blood. Okay, cool.
What's his?
Because they probably have super good
I
perception.
mean, his his precise sense of smell, see if that's better than anyone else's sense of perception.
You could try that.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll-
Karzjo, as you get to the pile, and you go to reach and dig through it, your hand just like passes through the wood,
Oh no.
Nice.
and this stack of wood that they disappear into appears to be an illusion.
The shock of it, just I put my ears back in his.
It's just kind of just weird. Like you don't see a lot of magic in Thane lands, but there's
Okay.
some sort of magic here.
Can I throw something through to see if it sets off a trap? Like just pick up a piece of trash and toss
Roll
it
for
through
an
to see
attack.
if a trap. Okay. I mean, I'm throwing something in that direction. What am I? What's the modifier? It's just trash.
The same as a
Strength.
beer mug, whatever that was. It's like your
He's got a
dex, I
sense of
think.
60
Just
feet.
basic dex.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got
for
a sense of
throws.
60
Yeah.
feet, but if he's upwind, you can double that range.
So, so I rolled a
Automatically
13,
smell it.
and my dex is +4.
They picked it up.
Yeah, I mean, you're throwing trash into a magical aura. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
Okay.
It just like passes through. Nothing happens.
No, like jaws snapping out and biting or anything.
Nope, no reaction.
Okay. Then
Hmm.
can I
Otherwise,
check
with the
for?
normal range,
So I have
it's not better than
wary
sight.
disarmament. Can I
It's
check
you can
and
see
see
them without
if there's
seeing
any traps around
Essentially.
before
Essentially.
That's
passing through?
Yes,
You
go
would
for it.
have to peek to see.
To know that they're there. So maybe I should summon Fiddly.
What
You
does
should go
wary
first, so that you can smell the red caps coming out.
Okay, so I roll. So am I doing a perception check here?
Yes. Or yeah, perception
That-
check to find a trap. Thievery to
Okay,
disarm.
that'll be a
What time is it?
23.
It's in the evening, isn't it?
It's like 10 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock
Okay,
at night.
so we got spells to cast. I cast.
That'll be a 23.
Okay. With the 23, you do not see any traps.
Okay, then I'll
And
just
you're
go ahead
pretty
and.
sure that it's not trapped.
Okay, then I'll poke my head through and just see what I can see.
When you look in, what you can see is
Oh
it's
wait,
just,
no. First, let me stealth. Let me sneak
Ooh.
through stealthily.
While he's doing this,
I don't want to
cast
get
Call of
a
Wild,
knife to the face.
Okay, Fiddly's in.
Okay. I'm rolling terrible tonight. That is a 26 stealth.
Okay, with that 26 stealth, you look in. You can see the back of the building, the floor of the alley, and there's like this hatch-like door on the floor.
Okay. Then I'll just pull the door open.
The door is locked.
I'll hit the door really hard to break through. No, I'll call over Baryakamule and say, Baryakamule, you're needed.
Your services
Should
We
are
try and
requested.
check the lock. You guys want to try and pick the lock?
I
bet-
can.
I
What's
bet my polar bear
is
can
that
do
a thievery check?
Be a thievery check.
What's your
Right.
level?
Do I think I have lockpicking? Yeah, I have these. I have infiltrator picks. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll do. My thievery is a plus 19, Jason. So let's go ahead and roll to pick the lock first. Oh my goodness. That'll be a 26.
I'm just,
26
I'm
is
just vibing, dude.
just what you needed.
Oh my.
And just working around the edge, all you hear is, and like, and it like swings open. It's just swinging there.
Oh,
And-
so it fell down.
Yeah, it swung down.
Okay.
And looking down,
Well, I'm glad it
It's a
was.
trapdoor.
it's
standing
just
on
like a trapdoor in the alley. And looking down, there's like just like a dark ladder
Ooh.
dropping off. Like it's a small tunnel. Not
Okay.
super big,
So I'll
but-
since I'm within this little hidden area, I'll relay what I see to the team and be like, I'm going to go ahead and see what's down there. Just watch my back. So I'll hurry down the trap door.
And what was your stealth check again? 26?
Yeah, 26.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all. A trapdoor hidden by an invisible visage or an invisible visage. An invisible wall.
Parker, I would like to use my friendly toss feat.
Don't toss me down.
No, I want to throw a Gixrat down the hole over the top of Karzjo.
Bidley, save me.
Wait, no, I'm going first. I'm already in the hole.
You shall.
Well, you
do
better
no
dodge
such
then.
thing.
I don't think it's a roll.
I'm like
It's just a
5 feet
feat,
away
just says
from
friendly toss.
Baryakamule. Do I
Well,
get to roll?
gotta
he
be
has
willing.
to.
You
Yeah,
gotta
he has to
willing.
be willing.
I gotta roll against you.
Of course he's willing. He's in my hands.
I'm definitely not willing.
What are you?
Don't fall on top of me. I will cut you.
What are you doing, Karzjo? As you climb down, you're just climbing down to take a look.
I'm going very sneakily and making sure that I'm like keeping an eye out for any tripwires or anything as I go.
Yeah. So as you come down, you don't see any tripwires or any sort of traps like that with your perception check you rolled. Looking around you as you're coming down, the walls from this little tunnel they're stone walls. Like, it wasn't like this is like a hastily dug tunnel. Like, this is a purposely built tunnel. And eventually it drops down into, like, it opens up around you, and you find yourself, like, on, like, looking down, like, just, like, peeking down in there. And it's this long stone, I mean, use the word tunnel again. It's a tunnel, basically, that ceiling's
Secret
probably
tunnel.
10, 15 feet high, 10 feet high. The tunnel's 10 feet wide. Looks like it's like 30 or 40 feet long to where you can see, and there's like, looks like some faint light down like towards the, coming around, there's a corner down like 40 feet away. Maybe some faint light coming from around the corner somewhere.
Okay, and I have low light vision, so I can see everything pretty well in it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So am I on the ground now? Like I've touched down?
If you want to, yes.
I'll sneak in after it this time
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and touch down.
Okay.
So I'll start coming down the ladder.
I just like unapologetically get on the ladder and start sliding down fast. So Jason, you gotta move quick, man. There's a fatty minotaur coming down this hole. And by the way, I checked it up. They do not have to be willing. It's a rage trait, which means if I'm raging, I have the right to throw any of you without asking.
You weren't
just-
raging.
You still have to
I'm
make a
about
grapple
to.
check.
Excuse me.
No, I checked it. It's a manipulative rage trait. No grapple check required. You toss your friends around the battlefield, pick up an adjacent ally of your size or smaller, and throw them to an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet. So I can throw.
But what if they're
any of
not
you.
an ally?
Oh my.
If they're not, we're on the same team, are we not?
We'll see.
For now.
For now, we'll see how long they last, Chief.
All right. We
Okay.
So are you moving into the tunnel, Zach, further?
I moved just enough in so that I don't get hit by any of you guys coming down, and I'm crouched low to the ground, and I'm just, as I proceed forward cautiously, I'll continue checking for traps. Like I'll toss pebbles up in front of me, and I'll make sure I'll keep an eye out for any tripwires.
Roll me a perception check for traps.
I'm still outside the tunnel.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I'm trying to figure out.
I
how
finally
to
got a
get
good
you
roll.
down. Tunnel.
That is a
Sort of
32.
Figuring that out.
So at the 32, probably like 20, 30 feet up the tunnel, you can see where there's like a hastily thrown together tripwire. It's not like well built and set up. It was like someone threw this up really quickly.
Okay, so can I use my wary disarmament to try and disable the trap?
Yeah, go for it.
What is what am I rolling right now? Is it thieving or
Thievery. So with your perception
Thievery.
check, getting up to it, like you find this tripwire, you follow it along, and it's like the tripwire is like one side's like tied around a rock, and then it's stretched across, and on the other side is like a little like satchel the tripwire goes into.
a satchel? Great.
Yeah.
That means
Dude,
gonna
it's full of
be
magic poison or something.
yeah, it's gonna be an explosion or something to cave the tunnel in. Oh,
That certainly
hero
sounds
point.
like it.
Hero point. I
You
may
have
need to
some of
change
those.
my die tonight.
That must be nice. Can you give hero points? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
But seriously.
an explosion.
Okay. Well, I rolled a natty 1. That would have been an explosion.
That'd been fun.
That's a little bit better.
That would've
That's
been-
actually a lot better.
Who'da
I
thought?
rolled a 16 plus 19 is 36. Or no,
Mhm.
yeah, 36.
Mhm.
Yeah.
35. 16 plus 19 is 35.
35. My
Oops.
bad. Yeah,
No
35.
problem at all.
Quick
You
maths.
like undo it and like just really carefully like cut the wire and like take it free, and now you have this bag.
Do I know what it is?
Are you gonna check it, look at it? What are you doing with it?
Looks like a
I don't know.
armable grenade to me. We should,
How about I have Baryakamule do a nature check while I'm at the very, while he's at the far end of the tunnel.
Does anyone else
we
get?
should
Well, it's
pour
only
some
the
acid
three of
on
us
it
down
and
there,
throw it
right?
down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Has anyone else come down there yet? You guys?
How big is this tunnel? Like height, width?
Height width, it's like 10,
10,
15 feet
10,
tall,
40.
10 feet wide.
Oh,
We're
it's
looking
not a
like
big
40
tunnel.
feet long, and then it takes a corner.
So after they've gone down
Yeah.
like 20 or 30 feet, I'll slide down the ladder.
Okay, my polar bear can't
Okay.
use
I mean,
ladders.
should I just do the check, or
I
do we
saw
want to
that
have someone else do
before
the
I
check?
went down.
Yeah.
I'll just do
Which
it.
means you
I
have to
have
save
it with
that
me.
much
Is it a thievery check or a
damage,
perception
I
check?
think.
You could always do it later.
Unless I were to put something out.
Well, I'm
for
carrying around a
blue.
bag that I don't know what it is. It could explode.
It could explode.
Parker would have medicine check work
So-
on it.
Make me a crafting check.
Oh,
got
I'm
more
not.
shots
I
than
have a
that.
0 for crafting. I'm not. I shouldn't do crafting.
Technically, I have a 0 for crafting too still.
Yeah.
Does anyone have crafting?
No.
Okay, then I guess I'll roll and see what I get. Thank goodness for a good roll. I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Oh, wait, isn't it anything past 15 feet? I think it
It's
is.
like a 30-foot drop down in.
Oh, it
Actually,
is?
no, it wouldn't be. It'd be.
So I thought you said.
It's about 25 feet down. The tunnel's 15 feet tall, but it's like 25 feet down.
Ooh.
So with an 18, you carefully open the bag, and with that, you're not able to figure out how it works or what necessarily it does, but you recognize the smell of the same black powder that you saw being used in that shop, and a bunch of like alchemical fire vials packed in there.
Oh, I'm throwing this. I
So
am
it's just
chucking
like-
this at a little gnome.
Handful of alchemical fires, and some sort of triggering mechanism that's still attached to the last little remnant of the string, and then there's like little bags of the black powder in there.
So the alchemical fire explode, like it would break and catch fire on contact, right? Like if I threw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to bet? The gnomes that are developing the guns stole this technology from somebody like the Fae, and now they're just revenging by capturing their people and killing them.
Probably, but I got a grenade, guys.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna
So now
go
there's
with
3 of us
Phillip.
down there.
I'm down there.
Aiden can
I-
follow.
Everyone's down.
I'm still
Yeah,
down,
everyone's
guys.
down.
Okay.
I'm not.
So we're
Not
gonna
down
go
there
to the corner where the
I'm
light's
trying
at.
to get- Are there any
Walk
Yeah.
objects
towards light.
that could potentially cushion
So I'll
below?
peek. Yeah, I'll peek around the corner.
They're laid anywhere by? Are there like crates? Are there boxes? Are there barrels? Are there mattresses, bedrolls? Can I put out my bedroll?
We found a bag down here. It's somewhat squishy.
Okay. Bag of holding. Can you fall into the bag of
I
holding?
think you can.
No, the bag that the Karzjo found.
Oh.
Wait,
oh,
why
right.
can't-
Yeah. I'm sure.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you
Guys,
come down?
I
He
summoned a polar bear.
The polar bear outside, and he doesn't want it to take the 12 points of fall. It's 12 points. Does that,
Yeah.
that kill it?
It'd be a lot of damage,
Okay.
and he can't climb ladders. So we gotta find a way to cushion the blow.
How much does he weigh?
I'm saying, he's heavy, okay? But
Can he friendly- can he friendly toss?
if you land on a creature,
Can I make an athletics check to catch the polar bear?
You can. So I'll do this. You
would
can.
do that? You would do that for
If
me.
you fail the
Baryakamule.
athletics check, you'll
I'm
take
so
half the fall
flattered.
damage. You'll both take half the fall damage.
You are too sweet.
Um,
I knew you.
I have
had it in you, my
163 health points, so I'm
and
not
you're
worried
risking
about taking
losing,
this.
you're risking
yak
losing 6 in this if you mess it
had a
up.
soul.
It's not bad. It's not that big. All right, let's try.
It's
I
gonna be
look
a high
very
DC because
irritated,
it's a
though.
huge bear.
I knew
You get the
would.
sense that I would save the bear's life before I'd save yours, though.
You
I
can
just want you to know
calculate,
that.
how much?
All right.
I mean, good old Bidley.
Here we
Good
go.
old Bidley. Hold on. I
That's
knew
a
we could just
30
do it.
athletics.
Let's
You wanna catch the bear?
It's a 1,000-pound bear.
With that, with the 30th athletics, I'll let you catch the bear.
Yeah!
Sweet.
Baryakamule, the MVP.
And it's not as much like you catch the bear, like it's just more like kind of like you like and you keep it upright so it doesn't like kill itself on the fall.
Yak!
Lands
What
on,
a man. He should
kind
get
of
a
directed
hero
to
point
land
for
on its
that.
back legs and its big butt.
Yeah. So now you have a bear down here.
I vote you give him the hero point. That's my personal sentiment. Because that was truly.
Do I get a hero point for
valiant.
catching a bear?
That was truly
We can give you a hero point for
soulful,
catching a
heartfelt,
bear.
Yes.
kind,
All right, and I
generous,
put my hands out for Gixrat to jump next.
Thank you. Oh, I've already climbed down here.
Gixrat
Don't
doesn't
jump.
trust you enough to jump.
Don't
I'm already
trust
gone.
it.
I'm
He's
already
not
down
12
here.
points, he's
Don't
coming down.
trust it.
I'm standing right next to you. I'm like, Yak, you would do this for me? I'm so happy. I've got the biggest ear-to-ear grin right now.
Ugh.
Boys looking up
Yeah,
from
you
over
would
here.
jump and he would like move his hands right
I
away.
totally was going to let him fall.
No, nah, Chief. Not me. You can catch Bidley, though.
So with that,
All right,
about
let's kill
Jason?
something.
as you're moving down this
Yeah.
tunnel, can everyone make a stealth check for me? Karzjo, you have
I
a good
can.
stealth check already, and you can make another one if you want to.
What is the point of asking me to make a stealth check? I've failed every stealth check so far.
Guys, I am rolling trash tonight.
You can do it if you want to. You don't have to.
So because I rolled again, I can't keep my old one, can I?
I mean, you could if you want to. Not gonna lie, I don't think your stealth checks are gonna help.
Oh.
I rolled a 6. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even
30?
trying to stealth. I'm just
Well,
strutting down the hall.
I'm at a 26 right now.
gosh.
Yeah,
I
no,
have the worst stealth right now.
There's something down
Can
here with really high
I-
perception and it
Does
rolls
my bear have to
17.
roll?
I rolled a 33.
He gets a bonus in unfamiliar terrain.
Parker,
I seen snowy
we
areas.
literally
Is it snowing down here?
Just had a bear go down a hole with a ladder. If they didn't hear that, these gnomes are deaf.
Yeah, no, they heard it.
Okay, that's
Well-
what I thought.
So I do have
of
something that I have Shadow Mark, which you've learned special tricks that help you follow individuals without them noticing. When you attempt a stealth check to avoid notice while following a specific target, which we are doing, your target takes a -2 circumstance penalty to their perception DC.
Okay.
And if I have
Oh.
a master proficiency in stealth, their penalty is -3. So yeah, they get a -3 penalty to me following them.
Okay.
Still doing.
They're still. They
So
still
I'm
do
26. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
30.
poop.
Did you roll stealth?
Does my bear have
Elthoron?
to roll stealth?
I
He's
have
got a pretty good
not
stealth,
yet,
like,
Give it a try.
but
Roll
I don't
for it.
think.
I'm gonna roll for Bidley stealth.
He said everyone roll stealth just.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
at this
sorry.
point,
Yeah, the polar bear made a bellowing noise when he fell
roll the
in
one.
the bottom.
I got a 31.
of the 2,
Oh, that's a good one.
so he rolled
Yeah.
a 12.
How is
Probably
I'm doing the
critical
worst on stealth out of everyone, and that's my game.
failure. My bear has
It's like Gixrat's performance
has really bellowed
checks.
himself through. Hey,
So
you
as
miss 100%
you
of the shots you don't take.
continue walking down this tunnel, go ahead and someone make me a perception. I guess Zach, you made the perception check for Chops. So what you saw at the perception check is besides the bag and the cord, there's the occasional like crates or piles of old lumber or barrels. The hallway itself is relatively damp. Like you see like moss and bacteria growing places because there's moisture down here. And you keep pushing on.
Seems like a refinery of some kind, perhaps producing something.
Can I smell anything with my sharp cat nose?
With your sharp cat nose,
I think
you're
they're
picking up
They're boiling blood up.
kind of a weird scent. It's not like there's the dampness and like the musty, like wet wood and mold, and there's also this weird like, not like a sulfur, but just a weird like a weird smell. Like
I'm gonna flip open
chemical
one of the
smell.
barrels, Parker. Is there something in it?
Um,
Use my axe, like flip a tip off one of them.
the barrel is kind of empty. It's like maybe some like half-eaten apples or like stuff left from the bottom, but it's like supplies that have been used up down here.
Okay. So it's not like gunpowder kegs all around us.
No, you're not surrounded gunpowder.
Because that's not the sulfur we're smelling.
Are the stone walls like cobblestone, like 14 feet apart?
10 feet apart, also on each side.
10 feet apart?
Yep.
Cobblestone on each side. Got some moss growing on the end. There are barrels on the side. Okay.
All right. As you are approaching the corner,
I'm afraid.
what are you going to do?
I draw my loot, obviously.
I draw my. So I'll draw my hand crossbow and my. Let's do my wounding dagger.
I cast.
And so I'll draw my hand crossbow and my wounding dagger, and I'll apply one of my daily poisons to 10 of my cross bolts and to my dagger.
Okay.
And just getting ready.
I am going to take my axe, but before I do, I'm also going to stick the blunderbuss in Gixrat's arms.
Actually, who's
And give
going
him a
first?
very stern look that says, "Don't shoot anyone unless you have to," kind of a look. And then, because we promised we were going to shoot in city limits, but technically we're below the city.
Yak, I appreciate the sentiment, but this is half my size. It could possibly blow me to smithereens.
It probably would.
And it probably will.
I whisper that's what he's hoping.
Is it? Yes.
That might be true.
I'm not so...
In case it's a close battle, you may need it.
I appreciate this. I'll strap it to my back, like Mad Max. Okay. Actually, who's going first?
I'm at the front right now.
You benefit from precautions, which is a spell. Leaving nothing to chance, you weave divinatory precautions against an ambush, alerting the target to danger once during the duration of the spell. The target can roll one perception, arcana, crafting, lore, occultism, or society initiative roll twice and take the better result, after which the spell ends, and you'll be immune to it for 24 more hours.
I have cat luck, so if I fail a perception check, I can always re-roll. So my cat luck can, no, it's a reflex save. Never mind. No, maybe that would be good.
All right. And it's basically just a perception check with advantage when inevitably the monsters come. So
and guys, just so you know, I do have I have shared luck, and so essentially, like, if you guys are all within 10 feet of me, and you fail a reflex saving throw at the same time, like from the same situation, I can use my shared luck. I can only use it once per day, but I can use it once per day to let you guys re-roll. So if you fail a perception or a reflex save, let me know, and I have to choose when I want to use it.
Oh, nice.
I see.
All right, let's do this.
All right. I cast precautions on you. Whenever you roll initiative, you can roll twice and get the better result, and you can do whatever you want. So if you're better at arcana or crafting or lore or occultism or society, which I don't know if it's that any of that would actually be better than your perception, you can use
My
that.
stealth is. My stealth is better.
You can't do stealth.
Well, that's lame.
But we've been had anyways, so you won't be able to do stealth.
Okay.
No matter what.
We don't know that, you know. Let's progress. We don't see anything yet.
So as
We
you
can,
get to the
progress
corner,
This is true.
Karzjo, as you get to that corner,
Yeah.
You die.
you suddenly start hearing what sounds like rushing water.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And as you take a look around the corner really quick, there is this fast-moving wave of water washing down the tunnel suddenly.
Oh, by the way, when I cast
Towards us?
Precautions,
Towards you.
I played Miserloo by Dick Dale.
Oh.
On my loot, just saying. That.
Okay. So what do we do?
So you have as a party, you can choose to use athletics, crafting, or survival to either avoid getting caught in this wave of water, or to really quick make a makeshift barrier to survive to avoid it. So you can
With the polar bear?
with the polar bear. So
You
everyone
dare
will have to
not
do
touch
a
my polar bear.
athletics, crafting, or survival check. Your choice.
Does it look?
Do we
I mean, was
all
there
have to do the
water
same thing?
Escape down the other side, or is it just a closed tunnel?
If you look down the other side, there are like grates. Like it looks like water
back
could
towards the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a way water could drain out back there.
I have absolute trash crafting, so we should not use crafting.
Well, you each get to make your own choice of what you want to do.
Okay, I want to try and dodge, so I'll use. You said what kinds of saves?
Athletics, crafting, or survival.
Okay. I think my athletics is the highest of those. Oh no.
I got 37 on
Oh,
athletics.
my survival is actually higher. Let's do a survival check. Ooh, yes, 31.
I got a 31 on athletics.
I have a 31
okay.
survival.
What did you get, Daniel?
I still don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can cast a spell like flying over it or something. But we're all in this together, Bidley. Am I right? So it's athletics, crafting, or survival. Well, I'm not great at any of those, so
Can he just jump up on my back?
Gixrat
pretty
gonna
tall.
die.
I'm literally terrible at all of those. But I'll take a.
Gixrat gonna die.
Maybe I should cast fly and then cast.
Maybe you
athletics and
should
not
start
over.
re-rolling your
Yeah, I
character.
think I'm gonna cast. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm gonna cast fly because that lasts for 5 minutes. So I fly.
Jump over it. Nice, that works.
Okay, and
Crazy.
Bidley is going to cast athletics. Cast it
Finley's
great.
gonna cast down.
Let's go, Bidley! Whoop whoop whoop! 33.
Aden, what'd you get?
28 athletics.
28. Alright, so everyone but Aden is able to avoid the
Oh, no.
dodge out of the way of the waves. Aden,
Aden,
can you
no.
make me a fortitude save?
Alrighty.
Of course, it's not
I
reflex.
sure can.
That'd be a 20.
With a 20, you get washed down
No!
with the water.
Aiden!
And
Can I do a reflex check to see if I can grab him?
you can. Go ahead and make a
Nice,
reflex
nice
check.
call
to grab
there.
Aden
Nice
really
call
quick.
there, Cody.
Okay, so that's my proficiency plus dex.
Yep.
Correct?
I'm playing miserably.
Ooh,
with
that's not a very
pencil.
good reflex. I think I lost you. That's only an 18 reflex save, so that's a horrible reflex
Yeah,
save.
that's
I rolled
not
super low.
enough.
Aiden, the only thing to do is
Is
ride
this
away.
worth using cat luck?
I'll do it standard.
Maybe you can get some flourish, whatever.
Yeah,
Panache.
water's
Yeah,
nothing
panache.
to me. I almost live in water, so I just go sliding down. No big deal.
Yeah.
He's gonna fall into a red hat trap and into a
Well, you go sliding
grinder or
down
something.
and then slam into the wall with like unexpected force at the very end of it, taking 25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no!
Yeah.
My bad. I should have hero pointed that.
It's alright.
I could have cat lucked
You
it,
had-
but I didn't
yeah,
think it was worth the cat luck.
I bargained
Little
for that
bit
hero
of
point
a-
for you, Cody.
And as the
Unexpected.
one
Thanks,
wave
Daniel.
washes by, the water like dissipates and you're left all slightly soggier, especially Aden. And the tunnel's still damp, but you're better or worse, you're not dead.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I'll do like a shake, like most animals do, to shake all of the water off.
I pat.
My fur's all puffy.
I walk back to the group, though. Well, that was okay.
It might have been a Freudian slip, but it's probably no coincidence that you're wearing a Coke shirt and I cast Summon Polar Bear.
I felt it, dude.
Yeah.
So this time, Karzjo, as you look around the corner, there isn't a wave of water coming, but the tunnel goes probably another 20-30 feet and then opens up into a room that's dully lit. Like dimly lit.
I'm angry now because of the water, because cats hate getting soaked, and so I'm ready to go and kill these guys.
Mhm.
How far is the room from us?
About 30 feet away.
And you said there's a wave of water coming?
No, there
isn't
isn't
one.
this
There's just that
time.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was the first wave of water. So I'll do I re-roll my stealth check now to well, they obviously know we're here.
They know
so
you're here at this point.
but they don't know where we're at, right? Like, so if I did a stealth check, they wouldn't necessarily know that I was creeping up to them now. They might think that I got washed away.
Well, as you're figuring this out, you hear this voice call out down the tunnel. Are you still there? Did that kill you?
Don't respond, Baryakamule.
I'm gonna let out my yak roar
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
and dangle his little buddy's gnome hat.
Daniel, do you have silence?
I do have calm emotions, which I could cast on Yak.
You don't see.
try
You
it.
still can't see anyone. Look around the corner now. As you come around the corner, you can't see anyone. It's just like this opens into this room.
Okay.
I think Baryakamule, since he did the roar, should be required to charge into the room without checking. He did his battle roar, and now he has to follow through on it.
Charge in.
So we're all just standing
I'm
there at the corner,
sauntering if that makes
Yeah.
you feel better.
waiting for someone else to go. Well,
I
did someone
think
check the room
Baryakamule.
now?
I think his roar should mean that he's just running in with rage.
I cast Inspire Courage on Baryakamule with lingering composition.
I'm gonna start playing music in the tunnel.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm thinking of like with Thor the
Okay, I'm gonna start walking down the tunnel past everyone, and I'm going to peek into the room.
Looking into the room, it's kind of this wide open room, and all along the walls there's like pipes and tubing, and in the room where the dull glow comes from is there are 4 really large boilers.
Yes, I hit it exactly. The DC is 29 for level 9, right?
26.
Oh, okay, so I got 29, so it lingers for 3 rounds. All right, Yak,
Yes.
you got a +1 to your damage.
Yes.
Attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Nice.
So as you walk in, actually we can set the map up real quick if you want to see it.
Let's go.
I am ready.
For 3 turns? Is that 3 turns, Daniel?
How long does your composition last?
Oh, yes, 3 turns, sorry.
Does that have to be in combat?
You know what?
You probably
That
wanna-
just means it lasts 18 seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait and cast
I think
it
I'm
as
gonna
you're-
wait, yeah.
I
No,
mean,
too
I'll
late,
let
you already
like,
cast it.
I'll let you be prepping it so that when combat's starting, it like it's like your this is your preparation.
Perfect.
So you can't, like,
Sure.
it's like getting a surprise attack round, and you are coming in from like you are all standing like over here with Baryakamule and
Don't mind this. All this die. Don't worry about that.
Where are our characters at on this map?
you are all down on this end over here.
Is my character down here?
It's right there.
I don't know.
I
where
cannot
you
see.
are.
Does someone want to touch it with the pen?
They're all, let's see how it is. They're all over that way.
Do we want
We
to
could
do
slide
a
them
full
out.
Okay.
shot?
Yeah, we can slide them.
'Cause we don't really need that. full-
Slide to the left.
So you're all
Slide
coming
to the
in
right.
right in here.
Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Yeah, that's what I'm singing to Baryakamule when I'm inspiring him.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Crisscross.
And so as you walk in, there's kind of the dull glow from the boilers, and you hear this voice from above you. The voice you heard before. Be like, oh, good. You're not dead. I didn't really want you dead. I'm not supposed to kill you. And as you look up, and they're standing up on there's like a catwalk, like a lifted platform above the ground back there. And standing up there is a gnomish-sized figure with like really like sticking up like crazy red hair and like really long red eyebrows. Pretty extravagantly dressed. He looks a little bit like a gnome, but not entirely. He's different.
A hybrid.
Does he look like the red caps?
He does not.
Okay. He's lucky then, because I was going to shoot him immediately with a poisoned crossbow bolt.
Oh my goodness.
And on that note, does somebody want to roll me a perception check?
I will. Because he already, Daniel gave me that little bonus, right?
Oh yeah.
That's for initiative,
It's perception.
Oh.
but that would
So
be...
it's just
So
perception.
you could use it for
Parker,
initiative,
how,
or you could just use it right now. I would recommend initiative.
Okay,
How-
then I rolled a flat 30.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking around. You don't see. It's just this little dude.
Oh,
standing
son
up
of a
there.
biscuit. Are you... What did I have to roll?
Your roll was great. I just can't tell you what else is happening in the room.
We're
Maybe
about to
nothing's
get
happening. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He
How
asked
much-
me.
how much time do we have to check, Parker? Like, is this
Um,
gonna take like a few minutes to talk to him, or?
Probably it'll be. Well, it depends on what you decide to
Yeah,
do.
how are we gonna...
Can I look around really quick for the guy I was tracking earlier who was dragging the gnome down here? So I want to do a track prey, which would probably be a survival check.
Yep. Go for it.
The reason I ask is because if this piece is a 2-minute dialogue, I can use thorough search, which is a plus
30.
to perception.
32.
32. With a 32, you can, like, thinking about it, looking up, he's in the room, and you can tell he's up on he's up above you in some sort of catwalk or something, up to your left.
Like, I actually see him up there.
Yeah, you can, like, look up and see there's this, up on one of the catwalks, you see a red cap. And looking around, there's more than just the one, like, creeping around on stuff. Like the piping up higher up in the room.
Oh boy.
They got a 31 on their stealth check, Zach. Which is
Of course they did.
insanely good roll on their part. Like, they're
For
not
a
that stealthy.
gnome.
Yeah, they're not that stealthy. But
So are we,
for
like,
iron boots?
Are we
on
like
a catwalk?
all in this entrance, all clustered right there, breaking into the room together?
Do I have to be?
you don't have to be all right there. There's kind of like you're kind of just standing in there.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just start moving
So
along the wall.
Well,
I'm gonna shout out.
if you wanted us
why
dead,
did you
you'll
send
either have that, or you'll die without any wishes.
So since I have the lie to me feat, I'm just gonna shout out and be like, why would you send water towards us like that if you didn't want us to die?
You meanie
Well, because that's what the water's for. It washes out what we don't want here.
Why don't you want me here?
Well, because this is my base of operation, and I don't want to be dead.
What do you do here?
My job.
What's your job?
I
I'll
make
never tell.
things happen. If people need to disappear, I make people disappear. If technology or equipment needs to be brought all the way across the world to a random place, I can do that. I'm a little bit of a fixer from the first world, making sure our interests are being maintained here.
Can you fix the Fae that we splattered into a million pieces on the upper level?
No. You fix that yourselves.
It's most unfortunate.
No loose ends.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Well, they were dragging somebody away, not us. So it appears.
Why did you say you didn't want us dead?
Because, like me, your job here is not quite done yet.
What if we want you dead?
But that would be unfortunate.
Ask him about the technology in the fire. Gunpowder.
I'll just toss the bag or lightly without setting it off, like lightly just show the bag up and be like, then what do you say about this?
Just a precaution. Another test, maybe even.
Where did you get this technology?
I brought it here. When I came. That was my first job. To bring gunpowder to the Lenorm.
Gunpowder, you say?
What is this gun you speak of?
Yes. Sounds abnormally similar to
You
the gnomes
know
we just ran into.
exactly what I speak of. And you watch as he like changes and suddenly looks like Wes.
Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
You gentlemen.
I'm gonna hiss at him. I'm gonna puff up like a cat does and hiss at him. How
Like,
dare you
pop you back
trick
up.
us?
My job here is to maintain the technical advancement of the Lenore military ability. To make sure that they're gaining technology, equipment, weapons. Preparing them for the war.
Why would you want to give this this technology to us if that's the case?
Because you have a role to play in this war as well.
Oh, really?
I don't like this, guys.
Aren't we just a band of no-name travelers looking to find any edge we can? Going to a simple faraway land? Possibly dying to raiders and marauders from the Broken Bay?
You watch as he,
What
like,
importance must
changes back
we
to
have
normal
in this?
self. Everyone has a part to play somewhere. And currently, let's just say you're on a trial period.
So what do you intend to do with us now that we've seen your base of operations?
Well,
They're probably armed to the teeth with guns.
now that you've seen this base, I'm not allowed to have any loose ends when it comes to this sort of business. So, unfortunately, Miss Susie holds his hands up, and all of a sudden you hear the and all around you on the ceiling, you see red caps, like in the piping, everywhere.
My goodness.
I thought you said you didn't want us to die.
I also can't have any loose ends. So, it was a pleasure doing business with you. And if you really are as good as you're supposed to be, maybe I'll see you on the other side of this.
I'm scooting back to the doorway.
Do I want to do this?
Throw the bomb at him.
Well, so how? Yeah, would I be able to hit him with the bomb?
That is a
Where am I?
pretty far throw.
She's like up here.
Yeah.
So guys,
not
what I
anything
can
like
do
that.
is I could throw it at the boilers and explode the boilers.
But we're down there.
Yeah.
We can book it.
These are they just like water boilers or like
It's just
these-
boiling water. There's some sort of like fire underneath it, so it's like water boiling inside at all times.
like huge cauldrons?
Mhm.
But I'm sure they wouldn't want their area exploded.
Cody,
it-
make
You want
me
to
a
toss
survival
it in
check.
there and then we can run and escape?
Well,
Yeah.
see, I don't know because I kind of want to use it to actually kill the red caps if they get near us, but it seems like they're going to be fighting us from a distance.
Baryakamule, can you make me a survival check?
What are these
Uh-oh.
philosophical
With-
implications?
Yes, I can.
With your Mazeborn, whatever you get, your perk for your Mazeborn.
35 boys.
With a
And if
35,
it's a mazeborn, if you're asking for a mazeborn, it's considered critical if I succeed.
yeah.
So it's a
So
critical survival check.
with that, just going on the tunnel, you get the feeling that these boilers, you're underneath the Tinker's Trinket.
No.
Thought so.
You're underneath that workshop, and these boilers power their steam forges, is what you would assume.
So I could destroy their steam forges right now
A perception.
if I
Well,
wanted to.
But so here's the deal. There's a bigger plot going on because obviously the good gnomes don't know this, and he's capturing people that
we
are doing
don't-
work for them.
We don't know that the good gnomes don't know this because he turned into one of those. Like, it very well could be that they're all the bad gnomes. They could all be bad. So
No, I think he's the main antagonist here.
I'm gonna start
So you-
heading- I mean, so they're like, what? There's bunches of these red caps.
Yeah. I mean, Elthoron
Can I
with
do a
your...
perception to see how many?
As someone said, or Elthoron's already seen the perception. I guess anyone could. Just looking around. There's a... What'd you roll for perception? Oh, go ahead and roll perception. Someone's roll. You
I
can.
haven't actually.
Someone's roll perception and try and guess see how many gnomes there are.
All right, I got this one.
All right, Gixrat, you got this, boy.
Do I? Do I though? Do I? I guess we'll see. 24.
I think we could each take like 2 of them.
Yeah, looking around, you can see... Looks to be
It's a lot of fey up there.
about 10.
My goodness. Do they look enhanced by
It's not
any
bad.
measure?
Define enhanced. They look about the same as the ones you saw in
Do
the
they
alley.
look like beefy red caps? So their boots bigger.
No, they all look
Are
about the
their
same,
arms
just kind of
thicker?
3 feet tall. Each of them carrying a little sickle.
Did he notice
They're
a
not carrying
weakness? Like,
weapons, okay.
if they're on a rail above us, is there somewhere we could strike it and knock them all down?
Like
Bring their railing crashing down? Yeah.
I get you.
Well, as you're all talking, like as you're like sitting there like looking around, all of a sudden these gnomes, these little red caps like
anyone?
drop down from the ceiling, like real briefly, like sliding down chains and ropes, like they drop all over the ground all around. And with that, I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So I'll roll.
Roll advantage.
I got
Roll
36.
advantage, Karzjo.
34.
Roll advantage, Karzjo, for your initiative.
Roll advantage. Yeah.
Let's go.
Dropped it.
Unless-
Natty 20.
Let's
The
go.
second one, I rolled a 14 the first time and a 20 the second. So that's gonna be a natty 20, but it's a total of 37.
Get the critical hit deck out, because it's about to get bloody.
So that means I get to respawn first, right?
That
Let
is-
me double check. Probably, I'm pretty sure you're gonna go first.
I'm gonna guess.
But let me double check. Where's the perception?
I don't know what to do. We gotta get the main guy.
Well, he said he'll see us on the other side of this, so I'm not sure there's much we can do.
There's no
So
profit
how
in
many of the gnomes are on the
red
ground
caps.
now?
You wouldn't
There are 10 red caps down on the ground.
Are they all bunched together?
slaps.
No, they are. So as you're looking around, and you're all kind of, are you still all at the entrance?
Do you want to face the speaker to the wall?
Yeah, we are. We didn't
Almost
really
start
move in.
closing.
Well, Phillip started moving back.
Yeah, so I'm back in the group.
These red caps are. You want to place 3 of them on that side over there, Philip?
Over here.
So we just
So
spotted
they
these
just
red caps.
spread
There was
out.
no real reason why we got here in the first place, right? Just besides seeing red caps, or do we hear from the
You-
fancy sign pub?
So they
You
went
heard
out
that we
exploring Baryakamule and Elthoron,
Right.
and they
You
heard
need knowledge
somebody
of the strength in
striking.
the area.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And here are 2 more for yourself, Philip.
Was it people from the? It was people from the fancy sign pub. Okay. Tinker's Trinket and
So,
Fancy Sign Pub, both
what are you
ones.
setting out right now? It started. The map is super blurry. It's hard to see what
Yeah,
we're
it
looking
is.
at.
So, Zach, what was your
Is
roll?
there any way you guys?
Yeah.
I rolled
let
a
me
natty
adjust real
20,
quick.
so I got
We could always
37.
exposure
natural, but it was
So
a
it's not
crit
the map.
with the.
All right, that is, and then Elthoron, what was yours?
36.
36. Baryakamule, what were you?
34.
What is your dexterity?
My dex?
Your dex modifier, yeah.
It's only a 1.
Oh, that's
Why?
That's way better.
Oh, 'cause that's your.
Oh, it's so nice.
Just go.
Hold on, I just lost your sheet.
What is
The
my
giant
dex?
Amazon Prime box looms overhead.
Wait a minute. Can't have no sponsors.
Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored by Amazon Prime.
Yet.
Yep.
What was your? Gixrat was your.
31.
Aden, what was yours?
I
Or
don't
going
know
off?
what's going on. I'm going to go last.
All right.
Much as I want to get the main guy, I don't have any interest in fighting little guys.
All right.
Oh, I do. Well, let me tell you something.
Does
Not
Bidley
a
act?
wreck.
Bidley acts on your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. With that, Karzjo, you are going first. Oh, and Phillip, do you want to use?
Okay.
Using...
So is that
Already as the
3
backup
guys
button.
clustered over around the black boiler on it
Yes.
like
there-
our players right?
Yep. There are 3 over there on your players, right?
Okay. Do I have sight of the middle one?
I would say yes, you do.
Okay, then I'm throwing the bag. I'm throwing the bag at the middle one.
All right.
Dex check.
Make me a dex check to throw it.
Okay. So I rolled a. I don't know what I'm adding to this. So I rolled a 16, and my dex is +4 or 19, whichever I add. I'm not
I
sure.
think it's
+4.
plus 19, right?
Proficient.
Is it the modifier or is
Yeah.
it the total?
All right. Well,
Like the
roll
proficiency.
me a. Roll me a d10.
A D10.
Yeah.
What is he trying to do?
Hit that gnome with that red cap.
8.
Oh, that should be
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
your.
And it's
modifier
right
plus your
next to the
proficiency,
boiler.
which is
He's
with
not
the satchel, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it unarmed or untrained weaponry?
Yeah. So with that throw, you launch the satchel, and it's kind of like it goes a little bit off and above him, and it sails over. But then it hits the ground right here.
Doesn't go off.
Oh, it goes off.
Oh my. Oh, we do.
It goes off.
Oh, we really do.
It really do.
So with the 16 plus, so am I with the dex? Am I adding the 19 or the 4?
I'd be adding 4.
Oh, the dex modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So 20.
You're not proficient in like throwing stuff. Alright, so that goes off suddenly and does.
Oh my.
And dice.
That's a whole lot
It's
of dice.
just a little bit of dice.
That is going to do.
Oh my gosh.
That does
I'm so
18 fire damage to. And it has a 20-foot burst, so 10 feet in each direction. So it's
Yeah,
able to get
it's
all 3
everything.
of those red caps.
Shouldn't it be 4?
Does it hit the
20 feet
The-
radius.
Yeah, so I get to
15.
oh
right,
20
20
foot
feet
radius?
diameter.
That means it hits everyone. Oh,
It's a
diameter.
burst.
Oh, gotcha.
Burst, so it's going to be just not enough to get that
Gotcha.
one.
Gotcha.
What's up,
Really?
Zach?
So does it hit the boiler too?
It does. It doesn't do. The boiler takes some fire damage, but it's not like force damage, so it seems like it scorches the side of it, but it doesn't. It's metal. It's gonna hold up to that.
Okay.
Gonna need something more
I
provocative.
really should have colored the faces in these things. I knew which ones they were. It's gonna be hard to maintain. All right.
Okay. And then then I will also,
Put these rings over.
because that doesn't add damage to my
That's a lot of red caps though.
what is it? The
What else can we do?
that doesn't do anything with like the
Weapon penalty.
Oh, never mind. No, that's fine because it's not an agile or finesse. So then, I'll move up to the guy, the front guy over there on the right-hand side.
1, 2, 4. I have a shotgun in my room.
You guys will probably kill him faster. It won't matter. So you're going to your right or
Yeah.
your left?
To the right there. Yeah, that guy. And then I'll go ahead and do my skirmisher strike. So I'll strike and step. And
Slaughterfest.
so I'm using the one that I drew already, which is the
Roll
wounding.
me a natural 20, Zach. Roll it for me.
Not quite. I got a 19 though. I did good.
Oh my gosh, you were so close.
I did pretty darn good. Yeah, so 19 plus 18. Wow, I am terrible at math right now. That's 37, right?
Yes. That is a critical hit.
Yeah. Cool. And since I think I get to go. Does this apply?
It's been a couple weeks since we've been in combat.
Hey Parker, while he's calculating, where's my prey? The guy I tracked. Is he over there on the left?
He's gonna be one of the ones over
Oh, I
here on
didn't
the
roll
left.
Okay, so I don't get the bonus
You would say-
because
yeah,
I didn't roll.
I would say that one that Philip's pointing to right here. And I will actually mark him for you real quick.
2, 5.
Parker, how high up is the main guy in the back?
He's how far is that from you?
50.
Like 50 feet from you, and then probably like 15 feet up.
So it's 11 base damage. Oh, I doubled my die. Sorry.
Double the die, carry the
So
food.
it's 17 damage.
Okay.
And then he gets the one oh sweet. It's 1d8 plus a 1d12 because it was a crit
It is.
of the bleed damage. And then I'll take a step back, and since I have my hand crossbow out, I'll shoot the guy behind him.
The
You
violence.
could
So
you
I'll take one.
well you
Huh?
you use an action to throw
Oh
the
wait,
bag.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
So you're out of actions.
That's all my turn. But I'll use my step
Step.
to step one
Give
space
her
away.
back.
I'll do it diagonal.
So, yeah. Nice.
The violins increase their intensity.
Elthoron, you're up.
Okay. Where do you have me at on the map? Can you just touch me or something?
We're all just
Just in the
He
middle
is
there.
right
in
on
the
ya.
doorway.
Okay, and then the closest enemy to me is at that. Can you touch him?
This guy.
On the other side to my left.
This guy.
Yep.
This guy is
That one. Okay,
20
so I got
feet.
that one, and then
This guy's also 20 feet. So either
Okay.
one.
Okay, so I got my bow out. I'm gonna do my first attack on my prey. So I'm gonna
Nice.
do the hunted shot flourish.
Let's go.
Nice. Let's go
2 quick
Ranger.
shots.
2 big ones. Hit it,
That's it.
Chief.
Okay.
Make him
So the
suffer.
first one's gonna be a 30, and the second's gonna be a 25.
Oh my gosh.
Both of those hit.
Shoot, shoot.
Neither one
Like-
was a critical though.
Like Legolas out here.
Okay, so now damage on normal hits. I got. On the first one, my damage is gonna be 14.
Okay.
On the second, it's gonna be 15.
Okay, nice.
So that's 14, 15 damage on my prey. That guy. Oh, hold on. So that I told you my second hit was a 25.
Yep.
But I forgot to subtract. So it's actually a -2 on that. 23. Does that hit?
That still hits.
So all good there. Second action. Let's go for another shot with the bow on the guy that's closest to our left there.
There.
And I am going to let's just roll that.
Give it
That
a
one
whirl.
comes out to a 33.
That hits, and that will be a critical hit.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh, okay.
Critical.
Oh, sorry. I told you 33, but I again missed them. So this is the third shot, so I'm actually minus.
Or is it 29? Or is it?
With a bow, you'll be like -4 or something on your prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it still hits, but it's not critical.
Close.
Okay. Okay. Gotta remember that. And this one comes out to be
With the skinnier teeth. They're out of
12
the teeth.
damage.
12? Okay.
And
Goes
yeah, let's
hard.
go for that same guy. I'm just gonna do a fourth bow shot.
Okay.
So this will be my third action.
Oh man, what did we?
What's your multiple attack penalty now?
-8.
Fourth.
So on the fourth,
Oh.
it's
The other-
gonna be
the one you just hit was
-6 on my third and subsequent.
He's got
Okay.
the,
Oh,
he's
okay.
a ranger.
Gotcha. 6. Nice.
So -6.
That's cool.
I rolled a natty 20
17.
Ooh, that's critical hit.
plus the 19, so it's gonna be 39.
Yeah. Critical hit.
Oh my
Don't have for
goodness.
piercing.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, it's a 20.
Let's go!
Okay. Critical hit, 46 plus 1d10 deadly.
Natural 20. Kidney piercing the target.
So this is plus my weapon specialization, which
Do
is
something.
he's gonna be stuck to the wall, immobilized, and I'll have to do a DC 10 athletics check to pull it free.
He
What
gets
was the-
pierced to the wall. An arrow soars through his kidney,
What was the?
and he is sickened too.
Oh gosh, he's also sickened. Which one is sickened?
Uh,
Yeah, we'll check that one.
How much damage have you dealt to this guy, Jason?
The first time it was what, 12? So then this second arrow. So each of
Reckon.
these guys I targeted get 2 arrows, but
Oh,
this one's big. This is
Oh.
massive.
Oh, okay.
What was
is
this
gonna
last
be-
one? What was the
This
damage
last
on
one.
the last one?
Damage on this one is going to be 21
21.
Pierce through this wall.
plus 1d10 deadly comes out to 4,
Okay.
and
25.
then that critical specialization, which is he's stuck to the wall.
Okay. And so he is like the arrow, like you hear like the wobbles. He's like pinned to the wall over here now.
I think it's technically if you're
Oh
adjacent.
my gosh.
He's what?
I think it's technically if you're adjacent to a wall
Oh,
or the floor, but
he's light enough that you know.
he went all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
Those arrows are probably.
And with that,
Gets pierced.
is that your turn, Elthoron?
Yeah, that's all 3.
All right. And as you look up, the
They all
the
act
fey
like-
creature up on the thing is busily like loading up a bag. He's spending his actions like scurrying around up there, loading up a bag with stuff. Um,
Oh, I
Which
should've
big
targeted
creature?
him.
Throw grenades. He's
guy
a
up at the
bull.
top.
Throw some grenades.
He's just
up
ignoring
in
you.
here. Oh no.
and going
Guys.
about packing
Oh, I'm
things.
scared. Oh, I'm scared, guys.
Baryakamule, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
Can you
Hit
blow
him
the map
hard.
up? Because I don't have the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Don't
on the
blow
screen.
everything up. Oh, you mean expand?
Yeah, it's really. It's I don't know what it's like on your guys' end, but it's kind of laggy and super blurry on my end.
It
So
is.
it's hard
yeah.
to make out the shapes. I can see the black bases and the black ring, but everything else
is
is
it blurry
lost.
for you guys again?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really
It's been
blurry.
blurry for the last 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
Did it
I didn't wanna-
change when we switched scenes?
No, actually, most nights it's blurry, but normally you can still kind of make characters out. Tonight's just really hard to make out the characters.
it's because they're not painted, so they kind of blend in with the map.
Yeah.
Ah. There we go.
That's
Now we
better,
see.
Yeah.
So, who's the guy who's packing the explosives?
The main villain over there.
And
He's just packing a
15
bag full of
feet
stuff.
up?
Yeah.
15 feet up, like
Yeah,
40 someone feet out.
I suggested he had grenades, but
So, okay, this is gonna be tricky. Can you jump while striding, or is that multiple actions?
You can jump horizontally. It's separate if you want to jump vertically. Separate actions to jump vertically.
Yeah. So you could run up there, then use an action to jump up onto it if you wanted to.
Because I have 2 feats. I have the powerful charge and the powerful leap. The powerful charge, if I end within touching range of an enemy, I get to gouge them with my horns. The powerful leap means I have +5 to jumping. So that's like a 15-foot jump. Or higher,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't even know what my normal jump height is. So is there any way to run and jump and like just like dive into him with my horns? As part of my powerful charge, or is that 2 separate actions?
So you'd probably have to run up there, which it is 50 feet. And then you'd probably have to try and jump, which that's a pretty tall jump. But I don't know the mechanics for vertical
Yeah.
jump.
I would. I mean, if you want to try it, it would be all 3 of your actions.
That's how it would be, but it ends with an attack.
Yeah. Let me double check vertical leap. It's feasible. I just think it'd be a high DC, but
Yeah. What is your jump normally?
It's got to only be a couple
it's like
feet,
5 feet.
but you can make, I think, harder and harder DCs.
Oh, it's 3 feet is your normal jump.
Oh, you have to get feats for.
It's like a high jumping feet.
Yeah.
Powerful leap.
Skill feat. I think.
It's a +5 horizontal leap. The dudes in black stands, what makes them different? Are they up in the air, or are they on the ground level too?
They're all on the ground level. They look a little bit different. They're all red caps, but they got kind of a crazy look in their eyes.
Okay. So they are different from the other guys we're fighting.
Yeah, and with the high jump feat, your max vertical leap is like 10 feet or 13 feet or something. So it's still not enough to make the
2 feet short.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. That's pretty close though. Dang, you can jump pretty high. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, move me up to where I can touch 2 guys at once.
You're gonna want to go there. Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15,
Is that fire
I'm not
still
gonna-
remaining?
5,
No, it's
15,
burned off.
20, 25,
30.
30.
Yeah. You can get right in there where you're touching 2 of them.
I think
I'm not gonna catch on fire.
that
Nope.
would
It was
be
just like a
35.
flash of fire. It did fire damage. It's burned out.
Okay. So
you are like 3 times their size.
Yeah, at least.
do I have
Right.
the courage thing going on?
Oh, no, you do not. I did not
Okay.
cast it because it only lasted 18 seconds.
So, but you were like pre-casting it though, weren't you? Or thinking about it? It's up to you.
I would say not because 18 seconds has
Yeah.
passed by the time.
So no,
I
he hadn't
prepared
cast
for
it yet. So
That whole villain's
Okay.
monologue had already cleared up the
Okay.
fire damage.
It's just me and my axe here then. Alright, I'm going to invoke my rage.
You
Okay.
didn't let me finish my monologue.
Sorry, my bad. And I'm going to roll to smack these boys, hopefully. Here we go.
I think the villain should
Ooh,
be
36 to hit.
Let's go.
that will be a critical hit.
Slam dunk.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so you need to make a DC Fortitude save of 24 in the meantime, Parker, for both of them, or else they're deaf for an hour while I roll out the damage.
My.
Ooh, let's see.
Oh, my.
I'll roll some damage.
That sounds to me like a Ripper Reno.
One of them, the one on this side of you, closest to your friends on your backside, is deaf for an hour.
Oh
The other
my
one is
God.
not.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, so
Thunderclap.
roll damage. And I roll for the ruin damage on my axe only once, right?
Yes.
Or is it doubled as well?
I think rune damage
No,
is once.
Okay, ruin damage just once.
Sometimes they do.
it's just the basic die.
And then I'm gonna
They'll
roll.
do special stuff in critical.
Okay.
Is my rage critical? My rage damage?
I don't think you. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Okay. No worries.
Let me see.
Okay, that is. Let's see, 8, 10, 15, 7. So you take in 17 axe damage, 4 sonic damage, and 2 lightning damage. So a total of 23 damage from that smack.
23.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
To both of them?
Mm-hmm. To both.
That might.
That's so
close.
good.
They gotta be close.
Yeah.
The one that I exploded.
Yeah,
So
someone's
you
gotta die here.
swing through and hit those two. The one of them in front of you looks pretty hurt. The one that's behind you gets like knocked to the ground and is like that's the one that's deafened as well, and it's like just down prone now. Like it's in bad shape and it's trying to figure out what's going on.
So that's
But-
the deaf one too.
He's still alive at the moment. He's
Okay,
deaf and he's
nice. Okay,
prone.
That's
He
the
looks
end of your
really
turn, right?
hurt.
that's the end of my turn.
And with that, we're at Gixrat.
Okay. I have been trying to read and understand this spell. Let's see. During the first 5 minutes of spell duration, you can sustain the spell to modify memory once each round. When you do, you imagine up to 6 seconds of memory to modify to a maximum of 5 continuous minutes of memory. You know what I think I'm gonna do first is but it's his turn. Okay. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 6, 50. If I fly in the air, like vertical, am I using half my movement speed up and then half forward?
I mean, you're running like
20, 25. So then
Do the
I'll only get,
hypotenuse.
like, right about here.
yeah. So it'd be like you could get like either like 25 and 25, or you go like if you're trying to go 50 by 15, you're
Well,
looking at like
If I only had
Ye-
25 movement speed, I would be able to go like only 10 forward and 15 up is what I'm thinking.
basically yeah.
Okay.
Daniel, use the hypotenuse.
I know. I gotta calculate the parabola. Alright, I'm not in range for that. So, dang it. Dang it, dang it. Okay, well, we'll figure something else out. How about we...
The music's so good, by the way.
I know, it's so good. Let's see. Can use hostile actions as targeted. Okay, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna fly 10 feet forward. 5, 10. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, and then fly 15 feet into the air. So that I am out of the range of these wretched red hats. 15 feet currently suspended, and we're gonna cast Calm Emotions on this dude, so he has to make a will save.
We'll see. What's he saving against? What does he have to save against?
It's sustained up to 1 minute will of a DC 29.
He does not succeed that.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Let's go. Okay, so failure. Any emotion effects that would affect the creature are suppressed, and the creature can't use hostile actions. If the target is subject to hostility from any other creature, it ceases to be affected by calm emotions. So nobody attack it. Let's see. I cast calm emotions, and I yell down to my compatriots. I think I've sustained him for a brief period. Be sure not to attack him, but as long as we don't affect him, we can guarantee that he won't go for us with whatever he's doing. And with that, I end my turn. So in case there are bombs, you can't use them.
That was a good move.
That's my turn.
Now we just have to hope that the raging yak doesn't hop up and smack him.
That would be nice. I'd appreciate that.
For
guys.
someone with a high wisdom, I don't know.
What did we do?
Alright, so I flew like right about here, 15 feet into the air, 10 feet forward, and cast Calm Emotions on him. So he failed. He can't cast any, or he can't inflict any hostile actions against us for 10 rounds.
Ooh.
But if we attack him,
unless
it
we attack him,
undoes it.
yes.
So if you rage and go up and smack him, then he can throw a bomb at us.
So with that, we're at the red caps.
Oh,
turn.
wait, no, I already did.
There's never knowing.
So we're now at the red caps turn. And to start this round off, is it?
Turn down the music.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, the music doesn't seem too loud.
Can you
In
hear
our-
Parker?
At least on our end. Yeah, we can hear Parker just fine.
Nice. So you have at this point it's the red cap's turn. Elthoron, what is the save? Is it a 15 to see if he can pull himself off there, or is it a 10? They're trying
10. DC 10.
DC 10. Alright, so you watch as their turn is going. This red cap uses an action to pull himself off, and he's now free from that arrow. This guy over here just like bleeds out and is gone.
He did.
Yeah, because he also had a bleed effect on him.
Most unfortunate.
Yeah,
Is that the one
He
that
will
I
be
put on?
remembered.
that was the bleed effect you put on. Yeah. And
How much
these-
damage did it do?
It was like 9, but between
Oh,
the damage
that's-
you did and the damage Baryakamule did, he was at 2 health and death and
wow.
prone, and then he
Yikes.
failed his bleed save, and so he's just gone.
Completely
That poor
paralytic.
dude was in bad
You got
shape.
nothing.
Paralytic.
All right, so these red caps are gonna run up. 1, 2, 3. Forces 20 feet. This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. This guy's now dead. This guy's gonna move around here, and this one's gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And then so
Maybe.
everyone's used one movement. So
These
they all
guys?
have.
Gonna stay back
They're
there?
a different group of red caps.
Oh my.
So, first one up, Aden. You are getting 2 attacks from this one, which does have. He does have you flanked, but do you have the feat where you can't be flanked by lower level creatures than you?
No,
No, so you have a -2 to your AC. Where?
I have that.
You have that feat. I think Baryakamule does too. Right, Baryakamule? You can't. All right, let's go.
What am I looking for?
Well, you have
He
the
was
feat where
asking
you
if you
can't
have
be
the feat.
flanked by someone who's lower level than you, right?
I don't think I can be, no.
All right. So first
I'm
attack
trying to remember
against
why I
you,
have that,
Aden,
but it is one of mine.
is a 30 to hit.
that hits.
You are taking.
Yeah, big old sickle.
You are taking 17 slashing damage,
Alright.
and then his next roll is a critical failure against you. That is a 12.
Okay. I won't do anything.
Next one up. This one right here is going to roll 2 attacks against Elthoron. The first one is a 25. Does that hit you?
I'm 27.
Okay, and you are not flanked, so you're fine at this point. And then he's gonna roll 1 more attack against you. Ooh, can he do it? That is a 29 to hit.
Okay.
So he does get you with that one. And that will do 17 damage. The next one up right here, which is your marked prey, is making 2 strikes against. I'm just so close. The one with the blue ring on it is making 2 strikes against Karzjo.
Okay.
The first one is a 32.
That'll hit.
You take 13 slashing damage. And the second one is a 14. So it does not hit.
That'll miss. Yeah, you said 13 slashing damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Baryakamule. The
Yeah.
2 that are flanking you are going to... The first one is going to put a strike on you. You are not flanked though because of your feet. So first roll to attack is a natural 20 for 35.
Okay. Damage or hit?
Hit. Your damage you're going to take from that is going to be... You're going to take 23 damage from that slash.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to attempt to trip you with the side, with the sickle.
Oh,
Good luck. Go for it.
Yeah, let me double check.
You'll probably get it, actually. My skinny
I
yak
think he
legs.
will. They tried this last time, it did not work at all.
This is true.
But it's just part of what they do, they're going to do it. Alright, so you have... He's attempting athletics versus your... It's attempting athletics versus your reflex. So he is going to go... This might work. 27 to trip you. What is your reflex DC? So
My reflex
plus 10.
DC.
Should be high.
So we have. Hold on 1 second. We have feet level 9, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. You resist slashing damage if you're raging
Oh, you're
at
raging.
level 9.
So yeah, cut your slashing damage. What's the resistance? Is it equal to your level?
It just says raging resistance. You resist piercing and slashing damage. That's all it says.
What is it equal to?
So,
It doesn't say. It's literally that's all it says. That's the Archives of Nessus.
Wait a minute, what?
Here's raging
The
resistance.
raging resistance, feet level 9, Archive of Nethys. Nethys. It says you resist piercing and slashing damage. That's it.
So you gain resistance equal to 3 plus your con modifier.
Where did you find that number at?
You sure?
That's what it said.
Is that 2e?
It might not be.
I think. Pathfinder
Mine's
2 got
2e.
that from last
it's
round.
2e.
Yep.
It's 3 plus constitution.
3 plus con.
Oh, I don't know why it's not in this one, because this is also on the dragon
So-
piece. That's probably why.
Take off 7 of that damage.
Okay.
He rolled a 27 to trip you. Does that...
Okay.
What is your reflex saving DC?
My reflex saving DC is... Oh, yeah, it's just going to get me. Just going to get
Alright,
me.
So he sweeps
by a little bit.
leg
Let's go!
and puts you down on your back.
Red cap, don't discount the
That's
power of the
big.
sickle.
I felt that one from
Poor
here.
Yakamule is looking pretty fickle.
You see Baryakamule like... And you go down. And then immediately the one behind him is going to like twice with the sickle and try and like hit you. So now he has a +2 because you're down to him. So that is going to be a 29 to hit. And then
Wait,
And-
so does that apply even if he has that feat that denies advantage?
well, he's not. It's not because he's flat-footed. He's prone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 29 for the first attack or first roll, and the second one was a a 30.
30 to hit?
Yeah, to hit.
Yes, that hits.
So for those two, you're taking... For the first one, you're taking 12 damage. For the second one, you're taking 14 damage. So you're taking... With your resistance, you'll be taking 7 and 5.
So 12 more damage total.
Yep.
Dang, that's really handy.
That resistance is really good. It's part of why you rage. Speaking on that note, the other red caps, all of them let out this like scream, and you see them getting like this manic look in their eyes, and they come rushing. And you all recognize this as raging because you've seen Baryakamule do it a lot. So they're just going to come running over. 10, 15, 20, 25. This one up here. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. And then, do you want to move, Phillip, one of those to up there, move one of them to Baryakamule and one of them to Karzjo? So you can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. Yeah. They've got crazy movement. These guys are fast. Alright. So the one of them is going to attempt a jumping slash at Gixrat.
Oh no!
Oh
my
so let's
gosh.
see what his...
They're super red caps.
He's got to make a athletics check before he even tries. He's going to end up prone.
Oops. Try to get this closer to the camera.
That's fine.
Let's see.
Maybe I should have flown more in the air.
He clears the athletics check. So he's going to get one swing at you. So here he goes.
Okay. Natural 1.
I rolled a 7. That's not going to hit you. It's 22. So he makes his jump and makes a swing. And you just hear it swish by and he barely misses. The next one over here is going to make a jumping attack at you, Aden. He's just screaming, like frothing at the mouth. As he makes his jumping swing at you. That is a natural 1.
I
Okay, the critical failure there.
will opportunely roast him.
Let's see what happens to him in the... See if he just like drops dead or something.
Will come out to be a hit. Yeah, I had my axe out. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he's
And that will do a 31.
31 to hit.
Yes.
That hits, that's critical.
And it's critical.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he dice.
Is he reckless raging?
No, they just have his AC's when they're raging, their AC goes down by 1.
Oh, okay.
And that's just enough to crit.
I was like, because my 36 was just enough to crit, I thought.
16, 17. Wait,
No,
8,
36 is more than a crit.
18 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just say that. I don't know if the axe does anything else, but 18 damage.
The axe has, I think the axe one's +1 striking, so you should, so 19. Goes +1 to hit, and then +1 for the damage as well.
That's factored into hit and the dice roll.
Yep. Okay. So 18. So you have a total of, you did 18 damage, and then as he makes his jumping swing and misses you, he sticks it in his leg. He's like, ah, and it yanks it out, and he's like, you can see he's bleeding pretty bad from his leg. And then you went ahead and just whacked him with the axe.
Splat.
So, end of his turn, he's going to roll to see if he can save against that bleeding. He does. The bleeding is going to subside. The other one making the jump attack at you, Gixrat, or Karzjo,
Okay.
Not me again.
does not hit.
Not me again.
It's 23.
No, that
There's
does
one
not.
more making a jump attack at you, Baryakamule. And that is a natural 1.
Do
God,
I
these
get to get
guys.
back up?
You can on your turn. You'll go before they do.
Missing a prone target with a jump attack.
Yeah, it's like, that's why you don't jump attack. You just like... And with that, actually, his sickle, like, and he comes down and hits the ground, his sickle just shatters. Like, into a bunch of little
Dang.
pieces. And that is their turn. Top of the round, Karzjo. What are you doing?
I didn't.
Oh, wait, Aden, you're waiting to go.
Come on, I need that chance to adapt.
I need a chance.
Yeah.
It did get blurry again, so I can't really see what's happening on the map.
Yeah, I'll fix that after my turn.
Okay.
There is so many enemies. Can I tumble through? I'm trying to figure out where this will all work here. I just want to sit
There.
Space, yeah. What's a tumble through against his space?
It's athletics versus something of theirs.
Dex versus their aggro.
Alright, so your acrobatics versus their reflex.
Okay. I'll take that one. Yeah. Yeah. That will be an acrobatics of a 36.
Oh, there's no way he stops that. He's a 25. So you just go right through, and they're like, try and grab you, tumble through, and you just like, you kind of like tumble over them as they just like get pushed out of the way. They're not big enough to really do anything about it.
Actually, I think I get panache from that anyway. But anyway, I flick my axe to my left hand, and I put out my rapier, and I am going to attempt an impaling finisher through these two.
The two of them?
Yes.
Yes, do it.
So one attack against both of them. That will be a 27.
That
to
will
hit.
hit.
I do damage to both. Rapier. Strike a hit with the finisher. That's a 14. Oh my goodness. Let me double check this real quick. That is, yeah. Oh my. 14 plus 22. A 30. 33 damage.
Dang. So with that,
Well done.
Let's go.
yeah, so with that, as you tumble through, stand back up, turn around, and stab through. This one here, just like, drops dead. Which two? You're going through these two?
I was saying these two.
These two. Alright, so this one here that dies, and this one here just like, is gone.
How do you like that, my friends?
Actually, wait, let me double check. So it was 32 damage, or 33 damage, right?
33 damage, yeah. I rolled really well on my finisher. 4d6, 22 damage.
Nice.
And that one berserker is looking really rough.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Karzjo, you're up.
Okay, so I just realized I think I've been missing my critical, my weapons critical specialization every time on my weapons. I don't know how this works, but for my knives, if I get a crit, it says your target takes 1d6 persistent bleed damage. You gain an item bonus to this bleed damage equal to the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls.
So your class has to be trained in weapon specialization?
I am. No, I
Okay.
get to use this. I got that at level.
So you would
Yeah.
you would roll a d6 and then add the weapon's striking bonus.
Just like +1.
So it's like a +1 to strike or +2 to strike. You'd add that to your bleed.
Yeah, even more bleed damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
All of the bleed.
so I get extra bleed damage with crits.
On a crit, yeah.
I've been doing that wrong then. Okay,
Noted.
that's fine. It's yeah, it's still blurry, so I can't really see what's going on.
Is it still?
So what happens is it lasts for about 10 seconds and then it goes back to being super blurry.
It's
Or
it's
two
fine.
seconds.
I'm just trying to see what's going on, so I don't know who I'm attacking. Yeah, that didn't even fix it this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard
Can you
to
get us a
see.
little closer, maybe? Just like center us in the camera.
Just because I really am. I have no idea who I'm attacking or where I am.
Is that
and-
the only camera that goes blurry?
Who am I? Where am I? What am I
No,
doing?
you're.
You're-
Well, yeah,
you're pretty
it's only
hard.
Phillip's camera. So like, Jason's and Cody's stay completely clear, but anything that's on Jason's or on Phillip's screen, whatever, is blurry. So like, our image on Phillip's screen is blurry, but if I'm just looking at Jason or Cody, they're completely clear. But, so can you guys point to whichever characters I'm close to? That way I can kind of see. So I'm close to that one.
You are this character. There is one
Okay.
right in front of you,
Okay.
and then there's one a few spaces back, and there's one right behind you.
Okay. Then the guy right in front of me, I'm gonna take a. Yeah, I'll take a flaying knife strike at him.
Okay.
Actually, first, before I do the flaying knife strike, I want to try and trip him.
Okay, go for that.
So, let's see. That's what am I rolling? How does it work? It's
You're rolling
my
athletics
athletics?
versus his reflex.
okay. Then that'll be a
So your DC
31?
is 25. So that works. He goes down.
okay, and so then I gain my bonus to him. So I'll do a flaying knife strike. Oh, that's not very good. That'll be a 29 to hit.
That hits and it will be critical because he's prone.
Nice. Okay, so I'll need help understanding how that does for the bleed damage, but and since he's flat-footed to me, well, does that count as flat-footed?
Yes. I mean,
Or yeah, because
Double
it
check
gets
that.
my +6.
it might not.
What would
Does
be
prone
flat-footed?
count? Because prone and flat-footed both give you a -2
Mhm.
to your AC. Does that count as? Does it count as flat-footed?
I mean, they call it.
I feel like it should.
If the character has a flat-footed condition, then I get to apply my extra damage.
The problem is the rules use flat-footed for like 4 different cases,
Yeah.
Okay.
and so. Yeah, that'd be up to us to say if someone on the ground is the same as having a surprise attack, basically.
If they're prone, that probably counts.
Yeah. In the rules, it doesn't count because in theory they could be on the ground and like try and dodge a knife attack. They see it coming.
Okay.
But I'll say for this case, go ahead and I mean he's like completely down. Go ahead and add the
Okay.
consider it prone and flat-footed. But we'll probably want to figure that out moving forward because it is different.
Okay.
Who's standing
So-
right under me? Aden.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice space.
I see you.
It is safe from attacks from above.
Somewhat. You can guarantee nothing will fall on you first.
And you know that's where all the enemy is, so that, good place to attack
Very
from.
true. All directions.
This takes so many die.
Do we want to take a break, Grayson?
We should.
So he will take. Just want to make sure. Yeah, he's gonna take 27 piercing damage total, and then he takes the 1d8 plus 1d12 plus whatever that bonus does, because
D6
the
plus
cr-
your modifier.
yeah, I don't know what the plus modifier is. Is it the item bonus?
Yeah, it should be like a +1 or a +2.
+1.
Plus
So,
one? Alright.
yeah, so a D8, a D6, and then 1D6 +1.
Okay. Noted.
Or a D8, a D12, and a 1D6 +1. Yeah.
Okay.
That's total what you're rolling.
It's a decent amount of bleed damage.
And that's the first strike, and then I'll use my crossbow, which still my hand crossbow, which still has the poison applied to it,
Yep.
and I'm gonna shoot at the guy that's right past him.
So the one that's in combat with. Okay, go for it.
Okay, and then wrong die. This is not a finesse weapon anymore, so it's -5, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's
Was it a hand crossbow?
yeah, a hand crossbow.
I think a hand crossbow is finesse. I thought we counted as finesse and. I'm pretty
If
sure
it
hand crossbow is
either,
finesse.
I mean, it'll still hit. I'm rolling either 26 or a 27, depending
Yeah,
on if
either
it's
one of those
finesse.
hits. Neither one's critical, but either one hits.
Okay, and then let's see.
What is the saving throw you're spending for the poison?
This is just a flat 1d4 damage for this poison. Wait, which one am I rolling? I'm rolling this. So that'll be 9 damage total. It's 6 piercing damage and 3 poison damage.
Okay.
And then
Wreck 'em.
for my last move,
I said wreck 'em.
yeah, for my last move, I'll do a
Well, you-
step in.
You did the trip.
What?
You did the trip.
Oh,
the
that's
knife
right.
attack, and then
Never
the
mind.
crossbow shot.
Okay, and then I'll call it good.
Yeah. So we're at Elthoron.
Okay. Is there any? Okay.
So you
I'm gonna
have
throw away my bow.
you have
'Cause
one
it's-
in front of you for all 3 spaces.
All 3 spaces, right? Okay. Ian. Can I get a summary of their healths really quick?
Their healths. Looking
Yeah.
around you, you've got. I think we had 2 die. So Aden has killed 1. Karzjo has killed. Karzjo and Baryakamule have killed 1.
The 3 in front of me is okay.
The 3 in front
What
of
do you say? What did you say, Parker?
So we're talking about just a health update. 2 have died. The 3 in front of you directly. One of them directly in front of you has not been hit. The one that's between you and Aden. The one to your right is the one that you've marked and hit once before. It looks pretty wounded. The other one over here by Aden looks really bad. So you have 3 here. This one looks really bad. This one has not been touched. This one's kind of hurt.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stow my bow.
Jason, you're really breaking
Yeah.
up. Your audio's bad.
Audio is bad. Okay, hold on. How's this? Is that a little better if I get?
No, it's all the same. Sounds like a wire's
So-
loose or something.
Maybe try
Oh, weird.
plugging.
Let me try.
Sounds okay on my end.
Unplugging.
It sounds
plugging
just
back
fine
in.
over here, Phillip.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And for you, Zach?
How's the audio now? Is that okay?
Sounds perfect
Yeah,
on
that
my
sounds
end.
great.
That's fine. We're
All good?
Much better.
Okay.
Let's do it. Smack him down.
Your wire. Okay.
Bring
So
the pain.
I'm gonna stow the bow,
What's what?
which is
Good
kind of
thing
one
there's no attack yet.
action, and then
Yep.
another action to draw both my knives.
You could also just drop the bow on the ground if you don't want to waste the action now. It's up to you.
Oh. So what? Oh, okay. Okay.
You would have to use an action to recover it at some point, but if you don't want to use it this turn, you could drop it on the ground.
Nice. Okay. Did not know that. So I'll drop that. Okay. So that's one action. As I'm doing that, can I mark the one right in front of me as my
Yes.
fray? Switch that over. Okay. So now 2 actions left. The first of those, I'm going to do the my 2 knives. I'm going to do the twin takedown flourish.
Okay.
Both knives attacking. On this, that'd be 7 and a 9, which comes out to 28. Hold on, which one did I roll first? The first one's going to be a 26.
Okay.
Second one at -2 is going to be a 26 as well. Both at 26.
Both of those hit.
Okay. And we're talking regular. So I got first one is the striking shot kukri. It's gonna do 2d6 plus electricity. So on the first one, it's gonna be
Are you doing an attack to any of the ones that are directly next to me?
No, he's
Within
doing the
striking
one
distance?
between him and Aden at the moment.
Okay, then I won't be able to use my attack of opportunity. Sorry, I was. Hannah was telling me about how Kim and Kayleen's cat attacked her and cut up her face. So
the damage on this. Sorry, damage on this first knife is going to be 16 plus 3 shock.
nice.
That's fine.
And so on the second one, it's going to be a regular 13.
Okay. So what was the first roll again?
First roll for damage is 16 plus 3 shock.
And then 13 for the second?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, where'd my paper go?
So you like drop the bow and like whip out the 2 knives and just like whoosh, whoosh, and like slash through, hit this guy twice. And then what are you doing with your last action?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take another slice of that guy. Come back around with my striking shot kukri. There we go. It's gonna come out to 35.
That will be a critical hit.
Okay.
Nice.
This shot too. So let's see. 46 for damage. Oh, this is sweet. Sweetness. Okay, so damage is rolled 17, 7. So straight out damage on this is 24.
Okay.
The 1d6 of electricity is 4, but it's gonna hit 3 targets around. So it's on the critical, it hits 2 other next to it, 2 other adjacent, so it's gonna hit all 3 of those. So it's gonna be 4.
Chain lightning.
And that would
4.
trigger your opportune backstab at this point.
That will?
Karzjo, yeah. Because he's damaging
Okay.
them.
So then I also on this one I do 1d6 plus 1 persistent bleed, which is gonna come out to 2. I rolled 1.
So 24 damage plus 4 shock plus 2 damage.
Correct.
So with that, you like cut through like and then came back with the kukri and stabbed again, and just like blasted energy, like electricity shooting out, and that one gnome, that one red cap just gets blasted off, like, and just hits the ground dead. Over.
It's
Over here.
absolutely rocked, mate.
Yeah. It goes flying off. Both of the
It's
red caps next to him take the 4 shock damage, which
Oh my.
is enough to finish off the berserker over here on this side.
Nice. A
Ooh.
double.
Let's go. Double kill.
And then the one,
Do I get my backstab?
you get your backstab in.
Okay. That will be and this is against the guy that's on his back. That's already prone.
No, he's up.
Okay.
He's the guy right behind you.
Then that will be a
This is the guy's prone here. Sorry.
Okay. Oh,
a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
That black acrylic, is that glue?
It's
Or
hot
is-
glue. It's black hot glue.
That's cool.
So that'll deal 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
He's looking pretty hurt. Because you just
Dang it,
suddenly get
dude.
shocked, and then you just suddenly get stabbed in the back really quick. It's just like, and he doesn't look
I've-
good.
I really wish I had an extra. I could kill him. I really want to use my feat. You're next.
Oh no.
I really want to use the you're next feat.
You're next.
And with that, as
It's that guy's turn.
Elthoron's turn ends, you hear this like thunk as you look up, and the guy up there on the top is closing down the lid on some chest, locking it, and turns around to look at you all, and it's just like, "Gentlemen, it was nice having you all here, but I bid you farewell. Please don't follow. Have a nice day." And like turns and just walks behind a pile of stuff and just disappears back in the back corner.
Okay. Can we chase him?
Said not to follow. I bet it's all tripwired up.
It probably is.
It can't be though, because he can't have any ill feelings towards us because Daniel's spell.
This is true.
So
Well,
if
he
he was
won't
trapping the
attack us.
area,
We set up hostility.
But he could set a
Maybe
trap.
He's already done it.
no,
Well-
does
Yeah,
that be an
he
ill
could've
feeling?
already done it.
Yeah, that would be trying to hurt us technically,
That's an interesting one.
because he would only set the trap if he was hoping to hurt us. You know.
Maybe it's for someone else. Maybe it's for his red cap.
I'm willing to take that risk. I haven't taken any damage. I just don't move very quickly.
It's up to you. He's gone off.
My
So
turn?
he's like, yeah.
10, 20,
So he used an
30,
action
40,
to bless this stuff, talk to you.
45,
So he's
50.
gone.
Wait.
Like, this is like
Wait, isn't it Baryakimule's turn?
20, 25. He's like one square off there.
30.
Yeah, there.
This is
Whose
a
turn is it?
reaction.
It is Gixrat's turn. No, Baryakamule, you're up.
30. Oh.
I was gonna say, I think it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh. Dang it. I probably
So-
would have been the only one who would be able to catch him.
Are there dead people on the map too?
I mean,
Are
these
they alive?
there's
You
two
name it.
over there, and I feel like you've killed one.
I've
maybe?
moved. I've
Can
started
you,
to
if
move
there's
them
dead
Yeah.
people, can we pull them off? Just because it's kind of blurry, so it's hard to tell
Yeah,
who's
just pull
alive
these
and
two
who's
off.
dead.
Yeah. You've killed
those
4 of
two
them so
good.
far.
So
I
who's,
thought you were gonna try and throw the
You-
dead people.
Yeah.
I got really excited.
off. Cody, you have 3 people around you, and you are prone right now.
Okay, alright. Sweet. Well, and I did end up taking a whopper. While you guys were doing that stuff, I was digging more into my rage, and I am not slashing proof because I'm a dragon range. I'm other things proof. So I went ahead and added the correct damage. But I found some other fun party tricks while I was digging around.
Oh, nice.
So, can you... How wounded are the people around me?
The people around you are. One of them, like. He's been hit once. Looks like he's been cut, but not too bad. The other one, the raging guy who's jumping, he has not taken any damage, but he has no weapon. The other guy, who is the one on this side of you, closest to me, looks really bad.
Okay, can I...
Destroy them all.
So there's 3 there,
Whirlwind
there's 2
strike.
there, down below.
There's 2 next to me, 1 on the ground in front of Karzjo.
You have 6 left on the map right
Okay. Is there any way I can roll or maneuver myself so that 4 or 3 of them are in line of sight of me of 30 feet? Or if they're lined up in a straight line, that's fine too.
Oh, you need
Sorry, it's
an-
just really blurry. I can't see.
You need a straight line.
Is it a
If
straight
I can
line?
get a straight line, all of them, that's fine. If not, I just need them within a 30-foot cone of me.
So, if you went a 30-foot cone,
10, 15, that would do it.
Yeah, so you could go here.
Without
with cones,
Karzjo
but-
being in it, preferably.
Yeah, so you don't
so
want
if
to
you
go
were
that
to
high.
gosh.
get up, what's your movement
Actually,
speed?
how high is your reflex, Karzjo?
I do have cat luck, so if I
get
fail
up
a
with 5
reflex
feet of
save, I
movement.
can
Yeah.
I can re-roll it.
It's good to
But
know.
my-
I'm just getting up
my-
in action.
Reflex
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
is
Getting out of the action.
All right. So with your
20. I have a 20 reflex.
Get there.
yeah, so if you use one action to get up, you could then use one action to get even to like right here if you wanted to, and that would give you 5, 15, 20, 25. You'd be able to get all 4 of these here in your cone if you have a cone of some sort.
Alright, let's try a new maneuver.
Oh my goodness. Maybe disconnect.
Let's
and rejoin.
try the dragon's breath. I'm going to blow a cone of lightning out of my mouth, like I was fire breathing.
We're gonna disconnect real quick. So
Hang on a second.
one
Yeah,
moment.
our audio just completely fell
We
apart on us.
interrupt
So we're gonna
this program.
hang on for 1 second, trying to reconnect it.
Oh no, they're back.
We're back.
Oh, you're back. There you go. All right.
Simple.
How does your so
Easy
you're
as
using
pie.
your cone of fire?
No,
Well,
it's
no,
a
cone of lightning.
cone. It's called the dragon's breath. I can either shoot it in a 60-foot beam, or I can blow it in a 30-foot cone.
Oh my.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
So how
Like,
does this
there
look
are
when
some
you do it?
penalties to it. So, you literally, it's like fire breathing, but for me, my dragon's
It's
lightning, so I'm
lightning.
lightning breathing.
Okay.
They have to make a basic reflex save, and anyone who fails takes 9d6s worth of damage plus 8.
Oh
And
my
if they
God.
succeed, they take half of that.
What
Is
the
that how
heck
that
is
works?
This?
Yeah, so go ahead and start rolling your 96s plus 8.
Okay,
Oh my
and
What is this?
isn't that awesome?
So, well,
Plus
so
just
does
one.
that hit me?
This is preposterous.
No,
Closest
I was
one.
like reading my rage stuff, and I'm like,
Where's-
I've been playing this
where's
wrong.
Baryakamule?
It's not a d8 of
Yeah.
lightning; it's a
Okay.
solid 8 damage every time I attack
So
with
he's-
my dragon rage.
So they are.
And then I
what's
didn't
your
realize I had
reflexes
this
saving
breathing
against?
thing.
So wait,
What the heck? Can you only
It
cast
says
this like
make
once
a-
a day?
am I in?
No,
range?
No, you're
So-
fine.
I need to prepare myself daily, I think, but if I use this within the hour, again, everything's halved. So it's half the distances, it's half the dice, things like that. So this is the only time within an hour I can use it full blown before re-preparing it.
Still good, yeah.
How many
Nice.
actions?
It's just one action, as far as I could tell.
Wow.
That is
Preposterous.
stupid damage.
It's stupid damage.
What
So
is-
wait, I
what are
don't
they
have
saving
to
against
dodge,
your reflex? No, you're out of it.
It just says make a basic reflex save.
It should give you against your class DC. What's your class DC?
What did I figure my class DC by?
Your class DC would be your level plus whatever skill you're most proficient in plus 10. So it would be like for you, it's probably like fortitude or strength.
9 plus fortitude.
Yeah.
Fortitude's my highest saving throw, or is it against like a
Plus,
skill?
it depends on how trained you are. So it should be plus 4 on top of that. So it should be 4.
So
plus
I'm a master of
fortitude plus-
fortitude.
You should have a class DC
So-
on your top left of your
It's
PDF.
your core ability modifier. It's your key ability
Yeah,
modifier.
your key
plus-
ability, whatever your key ability modifier is, plus your proficiency, which should be
con.
4 or 6. 4. It should be 4 at this point, right?
core-
Proficiency.
My proficiency is
Plus
con is 4, proficiency 15.
If he's expert, he's probably expert.
Yeah. So it's gonna be.
I'm I'm
8
master
plus-
of fortitude.
Oh. No, he's a master in his
class.
class DC though. So
Yeah.
it's 9 plus 8 plus
4
con
Yeah.
modifier.
plus 10.
No, it's just that.
No, it should
Oh
be
wait,
plus
no,
10.
yeah, that plus 10. Correct.
So it should be like 31.
All right,
Nice.
All right.
so I'll start rolling for damage.
Every single one of them saved.
Oh!
At 31.
my.
The lowest roll on a saving throw was a 17.
Ooh.
Wow.
So every single one of them
Gosh.
just barely. The lowest one was a 32. They all just barely cleared. So taking half
Well,
damage.
that sure
But
is.
that half damage should kill most of them.
That sure is improbable.
Eight.
That was ridiculous. I haven't rolled that all night.
Controlling natural
2,
20s.
That was definitely
8,
the last one, yeah.
10,
17, 18, 17.
I peeked
13,
over and saw that. I was like, oh, this should be
19,
Oh my.
23. So I think that's
Oh, quick math.
5,
Add the
23,
tallies.
28.
You need to buy more D6.
That's 6. I believe that's
paper.
6. 27 is, I think, 7. 29. That wasn't a very good roll. For 8. 33 plus 8 is 41 damage. So you would half that.
Taking 21 each.
21 damage each.
Stupid.
All right, so
Yeah.
the one. He's fine. All right.
That's crazy. It's mad.
I was hoping to beam that guy on the far edge. I was just going to stand up and 60-foot laser him.
Yeah. So the one. Which one is that? So the one that's on the ground prone right now.
He's just looking up.
In front of Karzjo.
In front of Karzjo.
Wait, he made a reflex save prone and made it?
Yeah. Well, actually, let me double check that.
He would get a bonus. Well, it's a range attack.
This is only important because.
He lives.
Well, he was the one with the lowest saving throw. He only beat your thing by 1, and so if it affects it, he would automatically
Die.
die. I don't see.
Like his.
Let's see here. Prone conditions. You are flat-footed, and take a -2.
You are flat-footed when you're prone?
Yes.
That's what they call it. Yes.
Okay,
The
no,
minus
flat-footed.
two
There's like
circumstance
3 or
penalty
4
to
things that they
AC,
call flat-footed.
but that's just AC. Flat-footed
Doesn't
is
affect your
just
reflex.
AC. Does not
So yeah,
affect your
so
reflex.
he lives. He is like within an
Okay.
inch.
You
Yeah.
literally roasted them.
He is like within an inch of his life. Wait, 21? Yeah, he's just like hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely wrecked them.
The other two, the one behind him, just gets electrocuted, like just completely shocked, and then just drops dead.
Scorched.
He's dead.
I like it.
Scorched, torched.
The next one behind him
Poached.
by the boiler hadn't been hit much, but this is a pretty hefty hit. He looks pretty rough. He's like, you see him, it's like singed and smoking, but like his beard's like all like singed in the ends. He's just like kind of just terrified look in his face. The other one hadn't taken any damage. This is
Person.
still a huge hit, and he's standing there also just like his hair's like all standing up everywhere and like singed. And he's just like,
The mad scientist look.
yeah, they got that like. They took some hits.
Oh gosh. Nice. Nice dragon
Nice.
breath there you got.
Why, thank you. Guys, when I get my level 15 feet, which is quite a bit from now, my Dragon Rage is worth plus 16 for everything. Melee attack, fire, breathing attacks, everything is plus
Dang.
16. While I'm
That's
raging.
sweet.
That's crazy.
Dang. Rejoin.
Can
Alright.
you're hearing that too?
Yeah, I'm hearing the wind. Like, pop.
Jason or Zach, can you talk?
Yep. How's it going?
Yeah, what's up?
It's bad on our end
Yours
again.
okay?
We're disconnecting.
BRB.
Is it?
Interrupt this
How's it affecting the stream sound
Go back.
quality? Is it?
I'm guessing that's theirs would go to the stream. Our sound is probably fine.
Okay.
So wait, what are you hearing?
We
We're
keep
getting-
getting this weird like
Muddy audio from you guys.
it's interference. Like it's like your voice sounds like synthetic, like a really cheap robot synthesizer or something.
With
With
both
like
of us?
popcorn in the background.
From everyone.
From everyone.
It's
Yeah.
a,
Huh?
Oh.
It's fine on our end.
It's a neat little
Yeah,
fantasy.
I don't hear
effect.
any change.
Yeah. Alright, Gixrat, you're up.
I don't know. I don't know.
What's up with this polar bear?
Destroy these fools. Let's go. Still 15 feet into the air. Any
Yeah, what's
hostile
with your polar
creatures?
bear?
He's watching.
He's
our
chilling, dude.
Impressive displays.
He's chilling.
of
Don't
hunting.
even ask
literally
about the
just-
polar bear.
Don't even worry. Let's see. Hold on. Should be fine. Let's see. 5'10", 5'10", 10. This is great. All right, so I fly directly above the boiler because I don't care. I'm Gixrat. I ain't afraid of no boilers, so I'm exactly 15 feet in the air above the boiler, and I cast Psychic Scream with my last move. So they have to make a will save against DC 29.
All of them?
All of them.
Alright, I don't think they're gonna get will. So every single one of us make will save.
All of them. Psychic Scream.
Alright, so rolling for the guy back right.
All right, I'll keep track of them.
Fails.
Saves or fails? Okay, fails.
So he's the one on the rock there is a fail. So
Okay,
let's
fail.
see. Are you gonna put a ring on them to fail?
Sure.
What happens if they fail? Is it just damage?
You'll see.
Alright. So next one.
You shall see.
That is a 24.
24 fails.
Alright, he fails. The one of them over there by Aden.
Laying down.
Or laying down, let's go with him next. That's cocked. That's a fail. And such that one's
Against
a critical
29.
fail. Does that make a difference if they fail critical fail?
No.
Okay, so critical fail. One is jumping over there by Aden. He critically fails as well.
Cool.
And then the one in
I
front
like
of
this.
Bidley is going to. Their wills are not very good. He critically fails as well.
I like this. I like what's
The
happening
highest roll was
here.
like a 7 that time.
These
That's more like my roll.
poor redcaps fall victim to my ghastly goblin tunes, and I cast sharp, piercing frequencies that are only heard by the ears of redcaps, and cinch their ears, completely frying them and boiling their brains with the marauding sound of my heinous screeching.
And
And
such
pass.
It sounds like the average night in the tavern to you guys.
Yep.
You're all like, oh, we've heard
Yeah,
this before.
sounds pretty normal to you guys. It actually sounds beautiful to them, but just absolutely terrible to everyone else. Whew. Alright. Good roller. Boom. Boom. Oh, 6, 6, 1. That would have been pretty great. 6. 6! Let's go!
What's the total?
5, 4 6s and 1 1. So. Oh, shoot. Those are 5d10. Aw, dang it. Dang it, that
Roll
was.
10s.
I was still excited. I might just take that. I don't know.
No, just keep those.
Ah, that was. Alright.
Hold on one more second. One more second now. Technical interruptions.
This is the roller. This is the rocker right here. Alright. 10. 5. 3. 10. 1. So 10, 5, 3, 10, 1. So 29.
29?
Yeah. 29 damage to everyone.
Okay. 20 damage to everyone. So, the one down here in the middle by Bidley just like drops his weapon, grabs his ears, and just collapses on the floor dead. The one with the yellow ring is like hands over his ears. Blood, you can see the blood like trickling down, but he's like
How about this for some blood?
still got it together.
You red caps?
The other three, the one over here in the blue takes that hit. He looks okay. The one over there without the weapon, blue one up above there, he is he looks pretty rough. Like
Okay.
same thing. He doesn't have a weapon, so he's got both his free hands covering his ears.
Collapses to
Looks
his
pretty bad.
knees.
The one laying on the
Can't
ground,
stand the goblin music.
the one laying on the ground just gives up.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so these three are dead.
Yeah, those two guys are now out. You can pull them both out. So the yellow one,
Yellow and yellow's still.
yellow's still up. He just
Okay.
looks really rough.
These
White's
two are
out,
dead.
green's out.
Gotcha. Dead.
All right.
Very dead.
And this one.
There, those two guys up. So cutting back to the red caps now.
Uh oh. I'm scared. I'm above the boiler though, so.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about it. All right, so this one is going to, the yellow ring one, is just going to make a rush at Karzjo. He's the closest one to him. So Karzjo, he's going to come running up to you.
Just as he steps away.
Bring the pain. Bring the music.
He's going to take 2 swings at you with his scythe. Or sickle, I guess. The first one is going to be a 24 to hit. I'm pretty sure it misses you. And then his second one is going to be a 29 to hit.
I think he was
We're
a
not
20.
Karzjo. So the 29 I know for sure hits. I'm
Okay.
positive the 24 does not hit.
Yeah. We can go with that.
It'll be 18 slashing damage.
Keep the game rolling along. 18 slashing damage to Karzjo.
Yeah. Alright. The one without a weapon. At this point, he's been shocked. He's got psychic damage.
Burned.
He got. So Karzjo, the first one rushed up and made 2 strikes against you. He rolled a 24 and a 29.
So
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted, Zach.
The 24 would be a straight miss. The 29, I'm going to finally use my what is it? I have something for it. It's
Hold up, we're gonna rejoin
We're
one more
gonna jump out
time.
real quick.
Bang. And bang. We're back. Hello, we're back. Alright. Maybe
Alright.
What is my
pop out.
dodge?
I
I
don't know.
have a dodge, and I'm trying to remember what it
Nimble
was.
dodge.
Oh, nimble
plus
dodge.
2.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
going to use nimble dodge, which gives me a +2 because my AC is 28, so it'll just barely miss.
Yeah, so he comes running up and like takes his first swing, he's like ah, and you're like, you don't have to move, just like whiffs it, and then he goes to that second one, just like comes back on the backhand, and you just like just slide out of the way just enough so he just cuts to the air, doesn't get anything. The other one over
Finally,
there-
I got to use that.
yeah, is going to. Can you move the blue ring one up to Baryakamule? At this point, his weapon's broken. Either his ears all messed up, and he's gonna come running up and take 2 attempts at kicking you in the shin, Baryakamule, with his sharp little pointy boots.
He is more than welcome to.
You say that now. Oh, 17.
To hit?
Yeah, not gonna hit. He's gonna go again though.
Not gonna hit.
The second one is a 21 that does not hit either.
No, does not.
Yeah, they're not finesse weapons, so he got wrecked with multiple attack penalty. The other one that's up there next to you, Aden is going to make. How's he looking though? He's in good shape. He's in the best shape of anyone. So he looks pretty good, and he's gonna turn to you and then just like screaming, like ah, jump and make a. Actually, no. He's gonna try and trip you first. He's gonna let Chef trip you. That's a fail.
Against my reflex, do you say?
Yeah, he rolled a 14. He's not gonna get you. Or I guess I'd like to play higher than 14. 19. Totally fails. So he's then just gonna make 2 attacks against you with his sickle.
Alright.
So the first one is a 31,
That will hit.
and then he's gonna go again and follow it up with a natural 1.
Yeah.
Oof.
And now you slash back at him with your rapier.
And he is flat-footed until his next turn because of that. So his first hit, though, would have done 11 damage to you.
Alright.
And then feel free to make your attack back with your rapier.
It's a 22.
22 will hit.
Really?
His AC is a 19 because he's flat-footed now.
Alright. Normal strike. 9 damage.
Okay.
You said he did 11 to
Yep,
me.
11 to you. And with that, top of the round, we're back with. Oh no,
Top of the morning.
I
to
got
you.
the go.
bottom of the round, Aiden's turn. Sorry, I keep forgetting you're not.
My name is Jacksepticeye.
Forgetting about me.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what I should do.
You are not forgiven. How dare you keep track of all these variables?
I'm going to
I'm
attempt,
actually paying the basic.
attempt a feint, which is deception against their
It's still
perception.
good. Okay, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's going to be a deception of a 34.
That gets him.
And suddenly a giant spider shows up.
Perception, but he knows not that good.
Alright. So he's flat-footed if he isn't already.
He's super flat-footed. He already was flat-footed. He's now super flat-footed.
And I
Super flat-footed.
He's uber. He
He's
couldn't be more
flat-footed and he's looking the wrong direction at this point.
And I
He's
shall
flatter than all feet.
I shall just attack right away. A confident finisher. Yes, attack.
Most confident.
In natural 20.
Hey, let's go. Spicy the meatball. Let's get the critical hit. Let us destroy this poor
Yeah, this guy's
Poor-
getting so.
red hats. Is this slashing
Oof.
or piercing? Are you stabbing? or-
Piercing.
Okay, you stab it. The target is clumsy one until it's healed.
A bunch of dice. It's to be.
Just one more thing to keep track of.
Yeah. He's not gonna get a turn.
Probably not. This is the end. Hold your breath and count.
Did the bleeding guy save against the bleed, or is he dead? I'm
Oh no, he
confused on
he got wiped out by the breath weapon and the psychic scream, but it was 19 bleed damage. but it never got back to him. So he died. He would have died in his turn due to the bleed, but he got killed before that.
28 damage.
28? Ooh, that guy's looking really rough.
And just for the sake of it, I shall take the axe
This is fun here.
and cast Deadly Spark.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I like the sound of sparks being very.
Well, actually, no, I
deadly.
can't. That's a 2 action. I only have 1 action left.
Oh yeah.
So I shall not. I shall, what shall I do?
What shall I do indeed?
Trip him.
I will,
Sneeze on him.
Sweep the leg.
6 seconds actually.
This is
Yeah, shoot.
No.
It's a weird action economy.
Yeah, actually, sounds really weird.
And I can't attack after a finisher, so...
But you can't attack after a finisher?
I will feint again, because that's what I would do, though it might not help anything. And that will be a 32 against this
Still
person.
looking the wrong direction.
Buckling.
He still wasn't looking, I just slapped him on the side, so he's really
You
not
just-
looking.
Yeah, he's looking
Other
the wrong
shoulder.
way, so you like tap him on the other back shoulder. Just like,
Huh?
yeah, he's like, huh? And then, huh?
Got you again!
Yeah.
Sick. It's a double take.
With that, we go to Karzjo.
One more.
So-
We're gonna have to jump out
We
real
have
quick.
audio stuff again.
Gonna have to
We need to figure this out.
work on that.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. All we're gonna.
I
figure it out.
can barely see the map very well at this point, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to.
maybe get an update of like health and where people are at.
Yeah.
So,
Can I get an update on?
it's really hard to see, but you have 2 people in front of you. How are
Okay.
you looking?
They're both pretty. At this point, they're all really rough.
At this point,
They're all.
It's just
they,
a matter of time.
They're pretty beat up.
And so where am I?
You are right next to Baryakamule.
Right next to everyone.
Yeah, you're all kind of that pile right there.
And then there's 1 in front of me.
And
Okay,
Gixrat sitting on top of the
so-
boiler.
So I'll step up to the one next to Baryakamule, and that'll just be my step and strike.
You don't need
'Cause
to
it's
step.
only-
You're right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. Then I will go ahead. I will strike at him and try and take him out. So I'll just do a normal attack. That'll be a 20. Why can't 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Are you attacking the one with the blue ring, or the one directly ahead of you to your left?
This one.
Blue ring. Okay.
He is flanked.
Okay. That'll be 5 plus 6. So 11 damage plus 1d8 and 1d6 of bleed damage.
The D8 and a D6, or is the D8 and the D12?
D8, D6. The
D6.
D12 only applies if it's a crit.
Or critical, okay. And then you get a D8, a D12, and a D6.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good roll, though.
So, is he still living?
He is still living, but he looks really bad.
Okay, so I'll take another strike at him. That's a 28 to hit.
Whose phone is that?
Yes. That hits.
The Parker?
This is my...
Did you have 2? You have 2 ones?
I'm switching.
Oh, since he's flanked, I should have done more damage on that one actually. I need to apply an extra 2d6 to it because
Yep. Go for
he's
it.
flat-footed to me. So the first strike, apply an extra 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that. It's a good move.
I
Nice.
just haven't switched.
He
my
is
And
still
he's-
up, but barely.
Okay, then the next one did hit, so that'll
He
be
hit. So how do you want to do
2.
this on him? How do you want to finish him off?
So, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm going to take my flaying knife and I'm just gonna rapid strike, just flay him up, just cutting him rapidly, like so fast that like he's standing there, like staring blankly, and all of a sudden all of the cuts open up, like at once.
Just like really fast. Like,
Anime
yeah.
style.
The anime was like. And
Yeah.
he's just like.
And he's just standing there for a second, and all of a sudden, just an explosion of blood, like all of the cuts open up. And then, like,
Nice.
as I get sprayed with the blood, I turn and I look at the next closest, or who has the most health? Which guy has the most health?
Most health. They're both about the same. They both look really bad.
Let's turn and look at the one in front of Aden, and I'll point at him and be like, "You're next." And so that'll be his intimidation. Let me see what your next does.
Oh, I bet he's intimidated.
So
He's not letting what he's seeing.
you attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus to demoralize a single creature that you can see and that can see you. So let's use that as and the trigger is if I reduce someone to 0.
Yeah.
So my intimidation is +13. Let's do this. 13 plus 13 is 26. Plus 2 is 28.
What is he? Okay.
To intimidate.
That target's will DC. Oh yeah, he's intimidated.
Oh my.
Okay, so he's demoralized right
Yeah.
now. And then with him, I don't know what that does, but I just wanted to be
He
able to do
becomes
it.
Frightened 2.
Okay.
So.
And then
Yeah, he's. There's
to
nothing he can do at this point.
Mm-hmm.
and then to follow up with my threat, I'll make a strike at him, or I'll shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
Okay.
That's a terrible roll, though.
I mean, you could still get him.
I mean, I rolled awful.
A 1?
A 3. So, and that's since I don't think it's minus. I don't think it is finesse. That's just gonna be a 15 to hit.
Oh, that one doesn't get him. So just barely
Yeah.
misses, like. But he still looks frightened and demoralized.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, Elthoron, you are up.
Okay, so I got my knives. Let me move up on this guy in front of Aden, who's frightened.
Give us one moment.
What is it? A Discord issue?
Everything's a Discord.
No, everything really is a
Yeah.
Discord issue.
Okay, go ahead.
So what were you doing, Elthoron?
So, on a once per round, is it? That's not once per turn, right? That's like I've already used it for the day. Or this.
No, it's
fight?
Once
once
per turn.
it's once per
Once
like
once per
effective-
cycle. Per cycle.
Effectively once per. Okay. Going out with another flourish then. Both knives spinning.
So
twin
you
takedown.
need to move.
You have to run up to one of them.
So the
He
nearest
Yeah,
said
so
he
the
went
one-
to the one with you. That's in front of you.
in front of Aden, but I can move 30. So could I like get on the other side of him,
You could.
Yeah, totally.
flank him? Let's
Mhm.
just do that. Okay, so move was one action, then I'm going to do this twin takedown. First one is going to hit at 30, second one at 24.
How do you want to?
Actually, -2. So is the first one enough?
Yeah, he's
At
only
30.
got 3 health left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
So-
Looks like you, sir, are in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
that's
and
the
he's-
shock one. So I'm going to come through and like it's going to be sparking as it slices through him, and then the second one's just going to deeper gouge as well. And
This looks
just
like
going
an
to
opportunity for you.
Eyes start to
Yeah.
glow and shoot out electricity.
fall over into Aden like that.
He was already spinning circles. You just slide up and just
R2D2 style.
slice right through.
Nice.
All right.
That.
He is donezo.
You don't
don't
hear
know
any
why I
sounds
haven't
coming
used-
from.
Is this one also dead?
No, he's up. You don't hear any sounds coming from back there on the stage, but he's been gone for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Baryakamule, you're up.
So
You get one more.
I got
turn.
one more
You got
turn,
one more.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I
try
should have just
throwing
picked
a
up my
weapon?
bow before, but let me just go. Can I just say I picked up my bow on the way over? No,
With
I'll
your
go back
action-
to where my.
Yeah, you could
Well,
use your
we're
movement
back
to
to-
go back and pick it up because you still have movement left.
Okay, I'll do that. So then, is that considered in my hands for the next?
Yep.
Yeah,
you
let's
have
just
it.
consider it in my hands. That
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baryakamule.
Yaki boy, let's get it going.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. It got a little blurry again. How many guys are left? Can I
so
touch all of
one
them?
right in
There's-
front of
there's
you is
one.
it.
If you move one square, you're in melee.
Oh, beautiful,
Maybe switch his zoom.
Be- beautiful.
I think you
Is
need
this
to pull
guy
out
looking
your-
pretty bad, or is he looking pretty strong?
He's
looking
looking
pretty bad.
bad enough that he's like a one hit away from how do you want to do this kind of scenario.
Oh, I'm trying to decide. I
Just
almost
cough
want to
on him.
risk it and try breathing a lightning beam into his face,
Oh my
even
god.
though it's only half the damage.
Just take the
Sounds-
cauldron that I'm standing over and pour it on him.
Yeah, just
I mean,
dump it.
the lightning though is only one action, so you could do it and then finish him with something else if you wanted to.
This is true if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, I'll step up to him and I'm gonna go for the lightning breath
And
right
what
into
are the
his
odds he
face.
saves?
That's
It's reflex 31, right?
reflex 31.
He's the one that got the nat 20 last time. But there's no way he does it again.
Oh, that was
close.
close though.
Close. Oh, he got a 32 in his reflex.
Oh!
Oh, you're kidding.
What a game.
He's gonna half damage it. Sorry.
Is that the dragon breath? Can you use that
Yeah.
in a limited amount of times? Is that right?
Every time he uses it per day without like meditating or something, the damage is halved.
Okay, gotcha.
So
now it's
actually,
even.
I don't have to meditate because I'm not committing an anthema, but it
Oh.
won't recharge full power for a whole hour.
Oh, so once per hour it gets half each
Still
time.
incredible.
So that's like extra.
So
That's
that-
not bad though.
No.
I guess
It is
the,
not. So
breathe
that is
fire. Sure enough, you would.
12,
You
20
think you know a guy.
damage. So you can half that. It's 20 damage.
So 10 damage.
Yeah, 10 damage. Does that kill him?
For the sake of the story, we'll say that just like burns
I
him
can just
away.
crush him with my axe.
Or
I
you
don't
want
mind
to, because
doing
he would
that
have
either.
like he would have 2 health left after 10 damage.
So I'm gonna blow lightning into his face, and then
Miss a shot
we're
against
gonna
it,
roll a
miss it, miss it,
27 to
miss it,
hit.
miss it. Okay,
Yeah, it definitely
alright.
hits.
all right.
Say
And I'm
this,
just going to thunder lightning axe crush him. I won't even roll for it. You know what? Let's just roll for it, just for the heck of it. Yeah, he died on the first roll.
So you just step up and you're just like breathing this like lightning like this beam, and like your eyes glow, and you guys can see the lightning like sparkling around his horns. He just like shoots his blast of lightning, and then as it's ending, he just suddenly brings up the axe and just cuts, like cleaves right through him,
Right in half.
Split
and just
right
split him right in
Head to
half.
toe.
Just
And with that, there are no enemies around you anywhere.
nice.
Gixrat, make a fortitude save.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Maybe I should have flown above the cauldron.
That's the
Lucky.
real secret. I was
Are you
actually
flying or standing on the
aiming at
boiler?
Gixrat
I'm flying.
The whole
Or you're flying,
time.
you're fine.
Dang it.
You're fine. It'd have been, if you were standing on it, it'd been 1d6 fire or burn damage, but you're fine.
Gotcha. No, I was flying above it
Okay,
so
good.
that I wouldn't get caught.
Where are you
I was
now?
like, oh yes, this is my chance to do burst
Here
damage.
we go,
All right.
boys.
So with that, it is
The
10
cauldron
p.m.
boils.
You've cleared the battlefield. Combat is, I mean, well,
Looking combat-y like.
yeah, there's no combatants around. You could choose if you want to try pursuing the person, or you could just loot the place out and leave.
We'll let him go.
But that'll be a decision I think we're making next week at this point.
Yeah,
We know where he
Yeah.
lives.
Great job, everyone, for
do. that was fun.
Thanks for
for
keeping
games.
everything
Sorry,
together.
yeah, we didn't
Keeping
get
track
to
of everything as well.
the break.
It's all good.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Just missed my
It's
snacks.
not necessary.
I am such a fan of my
Maybe
new
I
toy.
shouldn't have ice cream at 9 p.m. I mean,
Yeah,
this
that
might
Your scream.
not be the worst idea.
that sonic
Yeah, the-
breath is pretty amazing.
Well, it's actually lightning breath, but
Lightning
that is
breath.
insane.
Got the audio.
Alright, well, we will
All
be
right.
switching
Good
to
range,
Zoom
too,
on the next
yeah.
session.
Yeah,
probably.
60-foot beam? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
With
Yeah,
that,
it is.
Same as my bow.
Okay, we're signing off, guys.
We're gonna sign off real quick. With that, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the campaign and getting in some action this time around. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. We will be sorting that out over this next week. With that, have a nice night, and we will see you next week.